Yeah, they hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. Yeah, they hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly, yeah, I'm feeling myself. Ain't no chance I'm coming down, no. Got a soul view to myself, yeah. Why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. This my vocation, now I got rollies, all in rotation. Hop on a jet just to take a vacation. Remember the moments was trapped in the basement. Now the hard work is all taking me places. Water all black like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go ball out in Vegas. Living a life like I'm rich and I'm famous. Don't see the grind that I know that it came with. I ain't make it this far for myself, yeah. I had to prove to everybody else, I had to set them straight, yeah. I had to ball, so I had to renovate. I know they hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm handing
what up? What up?
I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment. I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly. I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. Yeah, they hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. I had to elevate. Ooh, yeah. Why they wanna put me down? So much drip, yeah, I almost drowned in it. I can't come it down. Yeah, I'm way too fired up. I can't slow it down. Ooh, yeah. I see the flashing lights. Make sure the fashion right, yeah. I'm in my bag tonight, yeah. I might just pull up before it. Watch out, the engine is roaring. It's too loud, you can ignore it. Yeah. This that highlight for the few. You get to have it all, no need to choose. First, let me demonstrate how you can rise to the top.
Yeah, last minute situation. Looks like we by ourselves in here right now for a little bit. What's good? 2 cents. What's good, family? What's good? Y'all came to build with the kid a little bit. It's gonna be a good. I decided to go live, man. I wasn't gonna go live. I was gonna sit here and watch the fight. Was what I was doing. You know, catching up the undercard. The prelim was pretty good. Elvis Rodriguez was on the card. Tiger Johnson was on the card. Right. Some decent cards on the prelim. We had Cash Flow was on the card. Pretty decent little prelim. But you know what we're here to do, man. We're here to catch this main card. Hope everybody doing good. You can see the co-host isn't here tonight. He out and about handling his business. But we're going to hold it down, right? We're going to hold it down. What's good with y'all in the chat, man? 4 people in the building. Remember, hit the likes when y'all come in the building. Thank you. Just came from work. About an hour or so ago, had some dinner. I was just going to sit down, watch the fight. But I'm like, let me build with the family. It's been a while since I've done a fight party here. And I think this is going to be a good card. I got a funny feeling it's going to be a good one, man. Good fights. Xander Zayas gets to show and prove. He's a junior middleweight not to be played with. He in that division. I'm good. He in that division right now that it's almost like it's good, but it's bad, right, for Xander, because Xander's that young prospect who's really making moves, but he happens to be in a division that's really super stacked, right? Why Tiger on the prelims? Well, I mean, I think this card, what is it? This card, how many fights on this card? 4 fights, 3 fights on the main card? But Tiger really didn't. I'm going to be real with you guys, man. Tiger's kind of like getting to his own a little bit, but he's kind of like leveling out a little bit where I don't know. He's boxing more. He did a good job tonight, though. He won the fight, but in all reality, though, I don't know how to call it yet with him. Like, he's looking good, but it looks like he could get exposed a little bit later. It could happen. Yeah, Zaya, the real Puerto Rican, right? DGO? Big ups, DGO. Salute, King. Yeah, Ryan, the real Edgar Berlanga, right? He got the whole country behind him for real. That's a fact. Tonight's a big night for him, man. He's got a real game opponent in front of him. He's got a real game opponent in front of him. Yeah, 2 cents. Yup, he was. He was like, I'll be honest with you. I came in like I came in like right at the end of his fight. I didn't even really catch the fight for real. I just saw the highlights, but he was looking real average. Like, you know what I mean? He won the decision, but well, I'm trying to actually get it on the right because you know how ESPN do us. They put the main card on a different ESPN. I don't know why they do it that way, but let's just get it right now. I think we good right now. I think we got it. Yeah, we good. We good. 154 is where it's at. 100% DGO. That's why I said with what Susan said. Zayas actually has the skills. Yeah, he does. And it's like every time you see Zayas, you know, being that Xander Zayas, we've seen him ever since a real young bull up in this boxing game. And you just watching, it feels like every time that boy hit the ring, he just looked older. He looked a little bit big. He looked a little more mature. He looked like he's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Even tonight, seeing him come into the building, he had some, you know, size on him, pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looked like he's getting, you know, that 154. He's filling into that 154 division well. He's got that more serious look to him. This fight tonight's going to be a big fight for him because he's ranked right now in these sanctioning bodies. A couple of these sanctioning bodies he's ranked in right now. But the question is he ready? Is he ready for what's going on there? I mean, like, can we see Xander Zayas in there with a Charles Conwell? I don't even want to go too far with it, but can we see him in there with an Erickson Lubitson? You know what I'm saying? A Jesus Ramos? Like, do we see that happening for him? Because I ain't gonna hold you, like, he looking good on a prospect level, but tonight's gonna be a big statement opportunity for him to make a statement and kind of like let us know what we're looking at because he's going in there with a real game opponent tonight. Let me pull him up. Matter of fact, see what his where he's at here, where Xander's at. Let's see where Xander's at on the rankings. Let's go up higher. Heavyweight, cruiserweight, light heavyweight, super, middle. Hold on. Middle. Hold on. What's going on here? Okay, super welterweight. Here we go. Let's see what we got Xander here. If he's on any of these. Yeah, he's number 6 right now. On the WBC, Xander Zayas is number 6. Let's see here. I think that, yeah, he's number 7 on the IBF. And he's number 3 in the WBO. So in the WBO, he's right there in the conversation of fighting a Josh Kelly. You know what I mean? He's right there in the conversation. Now, 19-0. Does that 19-0 really tell us about Xander with the competition that we've seen him fighting? Does that really tell us about him? I think tonight's going to be a statement maker. Tonight's going to be an opportunity for him to make a statement and kind of let us know because I'm not sure if we're really there, man. I'm not sure if he's there yet all the way. You just don't know. Let's see. Does he go from prospect to contender tonight, Rain? That's what the game plan is, right? 2 cents. That's what the game plan is. The game plan is for him to become a contender tonight. The game plan is at the end of this fight tonight, when they're interviewing him in that ring, we're going to be looking for Xander to make a statement and say what he expects his next couple of fights to look like. Because right now he's ranked in 3 of the sanctioning bodies. He's up there. He's not in the WBA yet. He's not there. But the WBC, the IBF, and the WBO, especially the WBO, he's number 3 right now. So I'm going to be interested in seeing that, man. Definitely going to be interested in seeing that. Yo, you guys hear about that? I know you guys heard about it. You know, I was working today running around here, Devin Haney about to sue Ryan Garcia. I didn't get an opportunity to really see what all the content creation spaces are saying about the topic. Me personally, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys, right? Let's keep it a beam. I don't really care if he sue him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping if he sue him. I don't care. Ain't my business. Ain't my money. You know what I'm saying? That's rich folk problems. That's rich folk problems, bro. Maybe that's the best way to get Ryan Garcia is tap his pockets. Maybe that's the best way to do him, man. Get him in his pockets and get him in a fight later, maybe. Or maybe I don't even know. I don't know if I care that much. I know people are opinionated in the situation saying it's soft. You know, you're in a boxing game, you're in a combat sport. You should be able to get your revenge, get it back in blood. I guess, yeah, that's definitely an option as well. But clearly suing is an option. Clearly suing is an option as well, right? Clearly suing is an option as well. So, look, man, I don't know, man. Guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. When it comes to the chatty patty drama and boxing, it don't really do nothing for me one way or the other, bro. My opinions are pretty easy. I'm not the kind of guy to sit here and give a 10-minute soliloquy about why it's fair, why it's not fair, and Devin Haney this. I don't know, bro. When he get back in the ring, that's when I'll be more interested in what he doing. To be honest with you, that's when I'll be more interested in what he doing. Right, 2 cents? Let's be honest, bro. That ain't our money. That ain't our problem. That's rich folk problems, bro. I don't know. I got my own things I'm dealing with. Soon as he get back in that ring, though, I'm gonna be checking for him, though. I want to see what he gonna do. I want to see how he comes back. Damn all the courtroom and all the lawsuits and everything like that, brother. What you gonna be looking like when you get back? Because the last interview I seen you in, I wasn't too sure about your accountability. I'm not sure if you like, trolling us or if this is really how you feel about it. You know what I mean? So I'm interested in seeing these improvements. I'm interested in seeing where Devin Haney comes back to. Does he come back to 140? Does he go to 147? Is he going to fight a catchweight fight? What is he expecting to do? You know what I mean? Has he made those changes? I want to see if he's made any changes in his camp. Is it still just him and his father, manager / coach, or has he made some adjustments to get a little bit more tried true experience over there? I'm interested in seeing all that. That's what I'm definitely interested in seeing. We are waiting on the car to come on. They got the lights flashing. It starts in 3 minutes, so you know how they are, right on time. I'm hoping it don't go too late because I really don't want to be up all night. But I had to catch these fights. Shushu Carrington, if you guys see my video already, big fight for him tonight as well. Big fight. He's already ready to be in title contention. He's already in title contention, but this fight is going to be a big fight for him because this is the last, I don't want to say the last freebie, but if you understand me, you understand me. It's the last freebie. This is your last chance to really put on and make a statement because at this point, I'm looking to see this dude taking a shot at the title, man. Maybe a Nick Ball. He's highly ranked in the WBA rankings. Maybe he might get out of Brandon Figueroa or jump past Brandon Figueroa, jump into a match with Ray Vargas. I'm ready to see him make some moves. Salute Adam Hurley in the building. Salute, King. Salute. I'm looking for him to make a big move in his last 7 fights. Shushu's knocked out 5 people. So tonight's an opportunity for him to make another statement. He's got another game opponent in front of him as well. He definitely has a game opponent in front of him as well. Was it Suleiman Sagawa, I believe? He has a game opponent in front of him, a boxer too. Facts, he's 27. He needed a challenge for a belt within 2 fights. 100%, 2 cents. And like I said, the pressure's on him a little bit. I know he's not showing the pressure, but the pressure is there on him a little bit just off the strength of Monster Inoue seems to have some interest in Shushu, and he's got to know that. I know he wants to look away from it and say, listen, that's not, I'm excited to get in that fight, but, he wants to build his brand up. He wants to build himself up to be to have his own movement coming into the ring to make it a real big fight. But everybody knows, man, a lot running on this fight. He has a big opportunity in front of him to make a lot of money within the next 1.5 to 2 years. And really just take over the 126 division and become maybe the biggest star in 126. And 126 has got some stars in it. You got Robesi there, right? We've got Rafael Espinosa, right? We got a lot of fighters down there that are, good dancing partners. But I don't know if we have that superstar at 126 yet. You know what I'm saying? We don't got that superstar, and I think Shushu could check those boxes with the right performance tonight. Anyway, within 3 to 4 fights, about 18 months at most. I'm feeling you, 2 cents. That's what I'm thinking. In the next 1 to 24, and in the next 1 to 2 years inside the middle. So 18 months lands right on time. Hopefully, Shushu can collect a couple of belts, collect 1 or 2 belts. You know what I mean? At least get one of them, unify. You know how Monster like that jewelry. Monster love them belts. He love that undisputed. So You get those belts, it makes it a lot easier to lock in those fights. What's going on here? Why is this looking like this? What just happened? Let's go back. Oh, damn. I'm messing up. There we go. What do you guys think about Alicia Baumgardner making her return? She's going to be fighting. I think she's fighting tonight as well. I think she has a fight tonight, if I'm correct. I don't know what channel what she's on. She's on the Zone. Where's she at? Isn't Alicia Baumgardner fighting? Where's she fighting tonight? I don't know. I feel like she is. Y'all know if Alicia Baumgardner fighting tonight or fought tonight? She is, right? 2 cents. Let's see. Let's see. Upcoming fights. Did she fight already? Or did she fight already? She's not fighting on this card. She's not fighting on this card. Yeah, Adam Hurley. Zayas has got a real challenge in front of him. Zayas has definitely got a real challenge in front of him. Damian Sosa. He got a real game. Mexican, man. Going to be in his face. Going to be putting that pressure on him all night long, man. He's going to have to deal with that. Let's see if he can push Damian Sosa back. Let's see if that power is real. Let's see if that power is real. Let's see if that mentality is right for this division, because 154 is not a division he want to play around in. Yeah, I guess it's just 3 fights on this main card, which is good. Don't make it too long. It's already late. I just found out Alicia was fighting tonight. Yeah, Adam Hurley, that's what I was saying. You saw the cards around the same time. Is she on the Zone? Is that where she's still dealing with Eddie, right? Matchroom. So she should be on the Zone. I'm looking on my app right now, trying to see if I can catch it. Let's see. There was a card today. I wonder if she was on it. Let me see here. Ooh. Oh, look. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100 though. This Michaela Mayer and Sandy Ryan situation kind of got a little background to it, right? It seems like the coaches are kind of going at it a little bit. It look like they getting at each other. There's a lot of drama going on. Little love triangle going on here. Let's see here. Sandy Ryan talking. She's speaking on it. Ooh. Damn, yo, Sandy Ryan got attacked. Somebody hit Sandy Ryan with a paint can. What's going on here? Ooh, it's drama. Yeah, 2 cents. She hit it with the Nancy Kerrigan. She seems a little shaken, though. I'm not going to lie to you. She seems a little shaken. I don't know. So it's one of a few things, right? It's either she's gonna let this drive her, she gonna let this build that fire in her, and she gonna try to take Michaela's head off, or she gonna be looking around thinking about this person with this paint can all night. Oh wow. Oh wow, they're showing a picture. She really had paint on her. Yo, she a little upset. She a little shaken up. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, do you guys, 2 cents, can you hear the fight playing in the background? You shouldn't be able to hear it, but somebody let me know if you hear the fight playing in the background. Yo, Sandy Ryan looks shook, man. She looked bothered by this whole entire situation. I'm not gonna lie to you. She looked a little shook. It's good. Okay. Mm. I know we got some people in the building. Nobody building back. Are y'all looking at Sandy? Barely. Okay. 2 cents. Thank you. It's good enough. It's good enough. I just want to hear. I want to get the Kool-Aid on what's going on. You guys know the story, right? So Michaela's Mayer's trainer or ex-trainer, right? It looks like in this situation was training Sandy Ryan like 2 or 3 fights ago. They weren't really in the same weight class. I guess the story is that Sandy Ryan was really fighting at 142 at one point, or 147, and Michaela was in another weight class. But now they're in the same weight class. The coach is there. The coach has to make a decision. He's like, all right, I'm gonna, I guess, go with Michaela. But Michaela's like, nah, man, stay over there. They feel like he's been communicating what's going on in the background. Mm. Mm. Salute, Teach. What's good, family? Yeah, we got a little downtime right now, waiting for these fights to kick off. 2 cents says, homie girl said she was randomly assaulted. Yeah, man. Oh, here comes Michaela. Let me see. Listen, Michaela's point of view right here. What's going on? Drama in the fight. I think it looked like it's gonna mess around and be a dog ass fight, man. It looked like it's gonna mess around and be a real dog fight. It really looked like they're about to get at each other. I don't know if this was a publicity stunt. I don't know what you guys think. If this was like a publicity stunt just to add some make the fight interesting, because I mean, not for nothing. It's they're the main event on this card. Who's really looking to see Sandy Ryan and Michaela Mayor really fight on a main event. I mean, it is for a title and everything like that, but you know, throwing a can of paint on somebody might add just a salute. Freaking fly, what's good, family? Looks like rain for sure, man. For sure. You see, last minute decided to go ahead and pop off this live, man. Salute to everybody who's in the building. Thanks for showing up. For the kid, last minute decided to go ahead and go live. Hold on a second here. Oh, Shoo on his way out. Shoo getting ready to come out. Shoo coming out. Forever Ike. Forever Ike. Let's get it. Yeah, it's in your city, baby. New York is Shoo York. What did he say? Yeah, he walked into the ring right now. He looked like he damn near walking through the crowd. Oh no, he was. Yeah, the way they got this set up, I don't know. I feel like people could put their hands on him. It is what it is, though. Let's catch it. Let's see what happens. What's good, Mr. Big Play Bray in the building? What up? What up? What up? Let me hit. That boy playing that. It sounds like he playing that. Shoo York City. He playing that Jewels. It's time. It's time. Silver featherweight WBC champion Suleiman Sagua. Let's go. Shushu look like the bigger guy in the ring. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't realize. No, I'm lying. Suleiman look bigger. Shushu look like wider. Shushu fainting low right now. Look like he's just trying to get Segawa to let his hands go so he can counter. Segawa is probing right now with that right hand with that jab. Looks like he's looking for Shushu. Shushu in the high guard. High guard for Shushu right now as he's looking for Segawa. There we go. Shushu stabs him left to the body, stabs him with the jab. There we go. There we go. They're mixing up a little bit. Shushu staying in that high guard. There he goes. Shushu trying to make an early knot out of it. Jumps right at him with a straight right hand. There we go. Shushu still fainting. Stay on that jab, moving. There you go. Two right hands to the head. I want to say it was like a straight and then a hook. Boom. He's ready to react. He's waiting on Segawa and he's ready to react like a snake. He's letting that right hand go. Segawa in there with a straight hook to the body, hook to and then come back up top with a check right hook. Okay. Segawa trying to establish that jab. They both there just pretty much feeling each other out. Oh, there you go. Segawa with a straight left hand right down the middle. Kind of caught Shushu a little bit off guard. Shushu keeping that high guard, walking him down, keeping that high guard. Got bad intentions. You could tell Shushu got bad intentions. Shushu really just stalking him. Segawa, there you go. With a jab, try to come up with an uppercut, with a left uppercut, missed it. But still, there we go. Shushu initiating a little bit of a clinch there. Boom, separated with two hooks, left and right. Left and right. There we go. Segawa just attacking, throwing it straight to the body. If I can't hit you in the head, I'm going to throw these shots right at your body. Straight left to the body, jab. Right hand jab by Segawa. Shushu just staying in that high guard, really just looking for his opportunity. Yeah, he caught that left hook right there. Now Shushu kind of letting his hands low a little bit. He's baiting in Segawa a little bit. Wants Segawa to trade with him a little bit, baiting him in, so he's putting his hands down a little bit, initiating the clinch. Yeah, the ref probably gonna have to get in the middle of this one, make them go. There we go, clinching. Looks like the ref gonna get in the middle of that. Unless, okay, they broke up. They did it themselves. Segawa trying to get some work on the inside. Really just messy, but Shushu back up to that high guard, walking, initiating the clinch again by Segawa. Segawa initiating the clinch. Okay. Ref giving him an opportunity to work it out. Let's work it out, fellas. Okay, he gets in the middle, separates him. There we go. I hear you, Mr. Big Play. I think Shushu would love to end it that way. Definitely trying to make a statement tonight. You can tell he's coming with that high guard. Oh, there you go. Shushu with a tight right hook. Missed him, but you could already tell. Real tight. End of the first round. Shushu Carrington controlling that real estate, is not trying to give up the real estate. Segawa was trying to keep him at the end of his jab and trying to set him up on trying to set Shushu him to walk into something. But Shushu got that high guard. He's planning on letting them hands go. He's planning on hitting them with something hard. All right, Shushu kind of letting the hands low. Yeah, he's cocking that right hand back. He's really anticipating. He's trying to bait Segawa in. He's trying to bait Segawa into something bad. See, he's felt him out. He's felt the power already in that first round. He's not that impressed. So, a little bit of a high guard, but he is. There you go. Shushu up there with a right uppercut. There we go. Shushu starting to let the hands go on the inside. Segawa looks a little bit poised. Shushu looks like the more physically strong guy. Nice little trade right there. Segawa letting the hands go. Caught Shushu with a nice tight left hook right there. Letting his hands go. Segawa letting his hands go and actually walking Shushu down a little bit here. Clinch initiated right there. Ref separates him. Initiating the clinch again. This is what happens when two guys don't want to give up that real estate. This is what happens. Cigar comes over the top with a left hook, back up under with an uppercut. There you go, letting the hands go. Cigar's trying to let his hands go and apply the pressure. Doesn't want to go backwards, you could tell. And Shushu's kind of going backwards, standing there in that high guard. Nice right hook to the body by Cigar. Nice right hook to the body by Shushu. There we go. Shushu responds right there. Counter punch with the right hand. Cigar just keeps that pressure coming in, though. Yeah, Cigar was taking the real estate. Shushu's allowing Cigar to open up a lot on these punches, pecking away on the counter punches. There we go. Shushu lets off straight right hand. Cigar just keeping the combinations coming, just keeping the pressure. Isn't really delivering that much power. Doesn't like Shushu's worry about the power too much, but he is scoring. And Shushu looks like he's waiting for his opportunity to punch in between Cigar's punches. High guard for Shushu. They're in the middle of the ring. Nice straight right hand by Cigar. Another jab by Cigar, keeping him there where he need to be. Shushu hits him low, straight left hand to the body. High guard. Nice. There we go. Nice straight left hand by Cigar. Nice 1-2 by Cigar. That rounds up in the air, guys. That rounds up in the air. I can see it going Cigar's way. Cigar was letting the hands go. He's peppering them, but he's throwing hard shots in between those light shots. So Shushu does need to pay attention to what Cigar is putting down right now because he does got the power. I believe he has the power to hurt Shushu. So we'll see how he takes it. What we looking at? Shushu needs to watch out. Cigar came to fight. Shushu looking for the uppercut. Yeah, Mr. Big Play. Yeah, he looked like he looking for that uppercut, and he looked like he looking for that straight right hand. 1-1. I got you, Mr. Big Play. Yeah, I can see it going that way. Definitely, I definitely can see it going 1-1. Let's see here. All right, Shushu looks like he's hitting that jab, throwing that jab out there, but he's keeping him hands low. It looks like he's trying to bait Cigar into something. Nice. Straight left, overhand right by Sagawa. Shushu walking him down, though. Shushu trying to approach it like Canelo a little bit, in my opinion. He kind of doing like a little Canelo energy. Sagawa sits there with a tight left uppercut, but Shushu catches it with both gloves. Keeping them hands high. Shushu giving me Canelo vibes. Oh, nice. Nice left hook by Sagawa. But Shushu caught it, but it was still a nice left hook. Shushu fighting on the inside. Right off the clinch. A little dirty boxing. Left hook to the body. Right hook to the head. There we go. Shushu with the right hook up top. Sagawa responding, though. Sagawa Sagaw's letting his hands go. I think this is dangerous for Sagawa. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he needs to be a little bit more reserved with the way he's throwing his hands because he's really playing into Shushu's game right now. Shushu wants him to open up like this. That's why he's sitting there with that high guard. He wants him to let go of them hands because he believes he can time him and hit him in between the punches, which I believe too. Just looking at what I'm seeing, looks like Shushu's going to catching him if Sagawa doesn't get hold them hands. Be conscious of that defense. Sagawa's still walking him down though, man. On top of him, Shushu moving around. Boom, nice straight left by Shushu. Well, straight right, sorry, by Shushu. Counter punch. Got this contact moving around my eye. Bruce with a counter right hand. A little bit of a clinch there. Ref separates him. Shushu back in the middle of the ring. Hands high. Got that high guard. Now Shushu's baiting him. Keeping that hand. Yeah, Sagawa doesn't. Okay. They had a little moment right there where you can see Shushu got Sagawa thinking. He didn't want to just come in like he was coming in before. I give Shushu that round. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a 2-1 Shushu. Shushu's letting. See, now Shushu's pawing. He's trying to bait him in. I think Sagawa was picking up on that. He's picking up on that. Nice. Sagawa letting it off left, right, but missed it. But he's letting the hands go. Nice. Sagawa with the 1-2. Shushu in that high guard, though, catching a nice right hook by Shushu Carrington. Shushu starting to let the hands go a little bit, backing him up a little bit. Shushu on top of him now. There he goes. Whoa, nice left hand by Shushu. Didn't really catch him flush, but you can see he's getting ready to. That check left hook from Shushu. Shushu pulling away with that left jab right now. Measuring him nice. Caught him with a right uppercut coming in. Sagawa trying to get low. Caught him right there with a right uppercut. 1-2 by Sagawa. Shushu just taking him, catching him on top in that high guard. Just catching those shots, walking him down. Trying to counter punch him out that high guard. Sagawa just letting them hands go. There we go. Nice straight left, straight right hand. There we go. Shushu. Yeah, Shushu starting to let the hands go. Shushu fainting to the bottom and then coming over the top with a right hook. Didn't work though. Sagawa was a little bit too much of a veteran to fall for that. But he almost caught him. Yeah, that left hook. Okay, you got Sagawa 2-1 Sagawa. Okay, Mr. Big Play. Yeah, Sagawa is more active, that's for sure. But I think Shushu's starting to find him in between those punches with those significant shots, or power shots. But Sagawa's letting the hands go. He is. Shushu's kind of letting him do that though. I feel like he's letting him do that. Straight right hand to the body by Shushu, walking him down. Starting to get that timing. There we go. Nice. Shushu caught him nice. Straight right hand as he was coming in low. Shushu starting the time. I'm fainting in. Level change, level change. Ooh, nice. He got him scared. Now Shushu taunting him. Shushu taunting him, sticking his tongue at him. Shushu's taunting him. Down, fourth round down. I got a 3-1 Shushu so far. I ain't gonna lie. I only got a cigar winning that second round. Yeah, Shushu's getting out that high guard. He's trying to bait Seagal in. He's allowing. Nice, nice. Seagal level change and trying to get that over the hand right. Nice. Tight right uppercut by Shushu on the inside. Seagal was still trying to control this distance, really controlling the pace of this fight to a degree. Walking Shushu down. Nice. Straight left hand to the body. Nice tight left hook by Seagal. Working the body. Seagal 1-2 to the body. Seagal another right to the body. Working that body coming over the top. Caught him with a check right hook. There we go. Staying busy. Staying busy. This is Seagal's round so far. Shushu doesn't want to stay idle too long. I know he's looking for that knockout, and he looks like he's just looking for that right shot. But while he's doing that, Sagawa is definitely scoring. He's definitely scoring. Yeah, Shushu back up in that right, back up in that high guard. Nice right hook to the body, over the hand right. Missed that left hook, but a nice setup for it. Boom, nice right to the body again by Sagawa is working that body. Shushu coming in straight with the left. Oh, boom, boom, nice. Shushu working, starting to work. Fimo in the building. Shushu's definitely working off that counterpunch tonight. He's not being that offensive. It's like when Sagawa stays still, he's kind of forcing Shushu to stay still. Shushu didn't plan on being offensive. He thought Sagawa would be more active. But Sagawa's been active though. But you can tell when Sagawa's not being active, Shushu's reluctant to initiate anything. There he goes, kind of anticipating him coming in on that Philly shell. Shushu over the top with the right hand, missed completely. Sagawa knows what he's trying to do. He understands the assignment. He understands the assignment. Sagawa 3-2. Sagawa keeping to his game plan so far. Yeah, missed a big play. I got Shushu up 3-2 though. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, Sagawa is definitely keeping to his game plan. He's winning this round. Yeah, he's trying to set him over for that overhand right. Nice tight left hook by Sagawa. Sagawa's letting them combinations go. Shushu in that high guard trying to walk him down still. I wonder if Shushu is a little too committed to the stop, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks like he's too committed to getting that shot in, and he's not boxing so much. He's really trying to approach it like Canelo a little bit. And Sagawa was kind of like just keeping that distance, staying on that jab, and letting his punches go in bunches. He's kind of taking these rounds. Like I wouldn't be shocked at all. Like Mr. Big Play, I could see that 3-2 that you're calling. I still have it 3-2 the other way, but I can see where you're coming from on it. Close fight. Closer than it probably needs to be or should be. Let's be honest. I think Shushu could be a little bit more dominant, but he looks like he's just trying to hit him with that shot, really trying to knock him out. Nice straight right hand to the body by Shushu. Shushu keeping his hands low. No, back up in that high guard. For sure, 2 cents. What do you got it at right now? 4-2. Wow, Mr. Big. Yeah, I definitely gave Sagawa that last round. I've got it 3-3. But once again, Mr. Big Play, I'm not going to push back too much. I see where you're coming from. Shushu just looks like he's starting to wait a little too long. Starting to look like he's becoming a little stale in there. I'm wondering, what else I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about that sparring and that work he was doing with Gervonta, getting Gervonta ready for Frank Martin. And it looks like he's trying to do the Gervonta approach a little bit, letting him get some rounds in, kind of lull him into a false sense of security, and then really catching him with something when his guard is down. But I think he's playing a real risky game here. because he's starting to lose these rounds to inactivity. Seagal was staying busy. He's taking these rounds almost by default. But let's see how he handles it. There we go. Seagal, nice. Every shot that Shushu sends out there, Seagal responds. Nice. But he's letting his hands go. 2-3 punches at a time. 2-3 punches at a time. Shushu caught him up there. 2 right uppercuts right down the middle. Straight right hand. Straight right hand again. There we go. But Seagal, once again, catching him. Shushu coming in, stepping in with that left jab. 100%, 2 cents. He has to get back to that boxing. He gotta be ready to win this fight on the cards as well as stopping this guy. He really looks like he's betting on the stop the way the way Tank kind of does it. I don't know if that's the game he wants to play tonight with this guy. This guy knows how to play this game. This game right here is Seagal's game. He's not making Seagal uncomfortable at all. Nice straight right hand by. No, that wasn't no headbutt. That was a straight left hand by Seagal, brother. Seagal caught his attention with that one. Hit him with a left hand. Shushu tried to kind of complain like it was a headbutt, but it wasn't. Straight left hand by Seagal. Shushu's still walking him down. Got the hands low a little bit, but Seagal was letting those punches go on bunches once again. There we go. Shushu's starting to get a little more active. Doubled up on that jab. Followed by right hand. Seagal was able to get out of there, though. Get off those ropes. There we go. Seagal's name is Underdog, no doubt. Mr. Big Play. Shushu needs to turn the volume up. I can see what you're saying about giving rounds away. Yeah, Mr. Big Play. It looks like he's kind of playing that Tank Davis game a little bit. Like he looks like he's setting them up, and he doesn't plan on going to the cards. But fights like this, you know what I mean? Fights like this definitely can be there. Ooh. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a little bit of a head clash right there. It was a little bit of one. 3-4, 3-4. Who? Seagal, Mr. Big Play? Yeah, Shushu caught that headbutt. A hematoma for real, yeah. That don't look good. You know how them judges like to see those type of. Yeah, listen, Shushu needs to let his hands go. He got to let his hands go. Shushu pumping out that jab. Seagal really just taking his time, man. Seagal is taking his time. Shushu got to make this a mid-range fight. He has to cut this damn space out. He can't allow Sagawa to fight his fight like this. He has to put the pressure on him. There we go. Shushu with a straight right hand. He's measuring him now. Shushu's starting to let his hands go, starting to measure him a little bit now. He has the pressure on him. He got to do something. He got to let his hands go. Shushu just initiated the clinch. Sagawa with a nice little left hook on the inside. Nice little clinch. Yeah, the ref's going to get in the middle of this. The ref's about to get in the middle of this. Yeah, he get in the middle of this. Sagawa 4-3. Sagawa, nice. Straight left. Got left, right jab with a left hand straight down the middle. Caught him, man. Cigar was doing a good job, man. Right there, they had a quick little exchange, but nobody really hit each other there. But Cigar was also, yeah, and Cigar's walking him down, man. He's taking these rounds, man. We're at the bottom of the eighth right here. I don't know, man. Cigar might be up right now. What do you got? 5'3", 6'2"? 5'3", 6'2"? Cigar was up right now. I hope Shushu don't take this L. This is a big fight for him, man. Big fight for Shushu Carrington tonight, man. Yeah, man. Listen, it might be you got 5'3". It might be 6'2". Mr. Big Play, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I agree with you at 5'3". Mark Kriegel has it a tied fight. He has it 4-piece. Nice left hook. Caught Seagal coming in, caught him with a nice check left hook. You know, tonight is Bruce Carrington's night. They're trying to line him up. Bob's trying to line him up for that anyway. So if it's close, they're probably gonna give it to Shushu. Shushu catching those shots though. He ain't been hurt. Straight left hand, straight left hand back from Seagal. Another straight left hand again, right down the middle. Shushu trying to walk him down. High guard trying to walk him down. Do that Canelo. Nice. Shushu with a nice little 2-punch combo. There we go. Shushu inside on the clinch. Seagal was staying busy, man. He's scoring no matter what. Seagal with a left hook and a straight left to follow up with it. He's trying to let his hands go. He's not trying to let Shushu steal these rounds from him. He understands what he has to do. He understands the assignment. How we looking? How we looking, guys? Is it 6-3? Five, 4. Okay, you gave Shushu that last round, Mr. Big Play. You gave Shushu that last round. Shushu stalking him. Nice. Shushu caught him with a nice right hook coming in. Yeah, Shushu's a lot more alert. He realizes the pressure's on him. He needs to stop him, in my opinion. I don't think this is a guaranteed win for him if he just wins the round. I don't think this is a guaranteed win for him if Shushu wins this round. He might need a stoppage. Shushu pulling away, walking him down. Yeah. Segwa, intelligent aggression, initiating the clinching and dirty boxing, fighting him on the inside. Shushu with a straight right hand, nice straight right hand. The cigar takes it. Straight right hand by Sagawa. Straight left hand, sorry. Shushu walking him down. Left jab got him against the ropes. Sagawa against the ropes. Oh, Shushu just turned. I don't know what that was about. Now Shushu's back on the ropes. Sagawa's pretty much pawing away with that right jab. Pulling away with that right jab. Minute left in the 10th round. Shushu needs to do something. Now Shushu's kind of egging him on. He wants him to fight in the middle of the ring, but Sagawa's not playing that game. Sagawa understands what he's saying. He's saying, nah, bro, we're going to keep boxing the way we've been boxing, man. I'm going to keep hitting you with this jab, and I'm going to start catching you with these check hooks, and I'm going to win this. I'm going to win this fight. You need to stop me at this point. You need to stop me. I hope Sagawa was right. Because I think they want Shushu to win. 30 seconds in the 10th round. Shushu walking him. Sagawa was stealing the round. He's walking away. Shushu's is going to regret this. When he looks back at this, he's going to regret it. He's going to regret it. He could have done a lot more in this fight. Come on, Shushu. Mix it up with him right now. That was a horrible fight by Shushu. Did Shushu pass the test? If that's the question, nah, man. Shushu does not look ready for a monster anyway. I think a fighter like Nick Ball is going to put a lot of pressure on him, man. I guess that's what Shushu wants is the pressure. Sagawa wasn't putting the pressure tonight. So is this a real way to judge Shushu based off a fighter who was, keeping his hands going, but wasn't a big puncher, controlling the distance, taking rounds, outpointing Shushu. Shushu pretty much just got outpointed tonight, looking for that opportunity to stop him. I think he really was hoping that he can catch this guy in between punches, but Sagawa was really just intelligent, really just, 1, 2, 2, 3 shots at a time, maintaining the distance and wouldn't let Shushu bait him into anything he didn't want to be in. Really fought a smart fight. Shushu had his moments, but I don't know, man. I think Cigar might have just took this. Let me see here. Cigar won to me, but they might give it to Shushu. Right, Mr. Big Play. You know they want him in that conversation. They want to push Shushu. They want to push Shushu forward. This is his city. Yeah, man. Even the compy box don't look good, man. It just looks like Cigar won this fight. Yeah, Shushu, you need to revisit it. Be who you supposed to be. Wow. Mark Kriegel has this a draw, 95-95. Oh, we got one judge, 95-95. They gave it to Shushu. They gave it to Shushu. Yeah, he wasn't going to win no close decision. We know what it is. But look, guys, forget about the win, right? Let's forget about this win for a second because it's not even about the win. Fine, he got the win. Let's give it to him. We don't have to make a big stink about it. I think me personally, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had Seagal probably winning this fight, but we already know Shushu's at home. That's what it's gonna be. But this fight wasn't about this fight. This is about the next couple of fights. This is about Shushu's career. Is Shushu ready to be a champion? Yeah, Shushu's not confident about the performance, basically stating that he learned that he has a lot of stuff to work on. That's pretty much what I got. What Shushu just he asked him what he learned. Shushu basically learned that he need to go work back in the gym. I mean, look, he went the distance with a good fighter, in Segawa. You know what I mean? In Suleiman Sagawa, a great fighter, tested him. Some people gonna say beat him, but Shushu looked real human tonight. He looked real human tonight. People are going to debate this in the morning. People who watch this fight, there's going to be people who's going to be split down the middle saying that Shushu won it, saying that Seagal won it. It was a close fight. We had a judge actually scored a draw in this fight. So Shushu needs to go back to the drawing board because the question with Shushu is going to be, what does he look like in the next fight? Because you got to think that he's got to be probably in title contention for his next fight, if not in title contention for an eliminator, right? Brooklyn got his back. Yeah, he definitely missed a big play. I agree with you. He took his foot off the gas. I think he thought he was ahead. I think Shushu wasn't too sure where he was at either. I don't know how confident Shushu was with winning this fight. Let's be real. Shushu was kind of feeling it too. Agging him on was him basically trying to, steal some rounds his damn self. So it's in the books. It's in the books. Wasn't Shushu's best performance. Really just looked like he was off tonight. It looked like his game plan was bait Sagawa into something and walk him into something, make him a little overconfident. Like I said, he was giving me that Tank vibe tonight. Like he was trying to do like a cross between Tank and Canelo, walking him down with both hands up, trying to force him to trade it and catch him with some shots in the middle. But look, he wasn't able to deliver on what he tried to do. Sagawa played the game perfectly, but Shushu walked away with a win. An opportunity to learn from this. Who's Shushu fighting next? I'll be honest with you, Mr. Big Play. If I'm wondering what Brandon Figueroa is really doing, because right now Brandon Figueroa does have that interim WBC title right now. And then Nick Ball has a fight coming up in a few weeks. Nick Ball has a fight. Shushu's ranked like number 1 or number 2 in the WBA sanctioning body. So I'm looking at either Brandon Figueroa, if they can get that free. If he wants to wait for Nick Ball, if not, maybe even jump Brandon Figueroa and go straight into a title shot with Ray Vargas. That's what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? Where's Shushu going after this? I'm so tired. I've been up since 4:30 this morning trying to catch these fights, man. We got Xander Zayas coming up next. Yeah, 2 cents for sure. Figueroa's over at the PBC though, I think, right? I think he's at the PBC, so you know how that go. Yeah, we got Xander Zayas and Damian Sosa next right now. Are they already in the ring? What's going on here? No walkouts? I mean, I don't care about no walkout, but what's going on? Crazy, right? I missed 2 rounds looking at trade. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Flyer. This fight definitely did not make way. We got Damian Sosa. I was about to say Sammy. Damian Sosa making his getting ready to make his way out there. And we got Xander Zayas in the back getting ready to make his way out. Yeah, this fight did not make an argument for Shushu Carrington versus Monster Inoue for sure. Now, I'm not gonna throw away what Shushu's done up to this point. He's had some really good performance up to this point, but tonight, sometimes it's not your night. He didn't lose. He gets to walk away with the win and an opportunity to be honest with himself and work on what he needs to work on, and work on what he needs to work on when he gets back in that gym. That's an opportunity for him. Big fight for Xander Zayas in New York. Big Puerto Rican favorite right here. The real Edgar Berlanga really got Puerto Rico behind him. This is an opportunity for him to make a statement at 154. Who is he going to be? Who is he going to be? Tonight makes a difference. Do we look at Xander Zayas tonight as a contender? Are we trying to see him against Conwell? Are we trying to see him against Virgil Ortiz? Are we trying to see him against Lubinson, Eric Lubinson, or however that goes? I mean, what are we trying to see for Xander Zayas after this fight? What kind of performance does he need to have? I think he needs a very dominant performance. Does he need to stop him? He don't need it, but it would definitely make a statement. But he definitely needs to be dominant. $100%, Mr. Big Play. Salute to Rich. How you doing, family? Yeah, he did escape, right? He got one. He got one. He got an opportunity to learn from that. I'll put the link in here if anybody want to come up and build with the kid. I know this was last minute, so I appreciate you guys being in here. Appreciate you guys being in here tonight. Come hang out with your boy. Yeah, Shushu definitely walked away with one. Too Rich. He definitely got one tonight. He didn't make any arguments for an in-away fight. No arguments for that. Matter of fact, not only did he not make an argument for an in-away fight, but he made arguments against the in-away fight on why the fight may not need to happen. There he is doing the skating. Oh, Mr. Too Rich came up. Salute to Rich. What's good, family?
And salute. What's going on? What's going on?
Man, we building. You know what I mean? Watching this fight. What'd you think of that Shushu fight, man?
Man, hey, he escaped with one. Now, I think it was a little bit similar to Crawford in a sense that whatever the other guy named it, he was landing more eye-catching shots. But Shushu was landing some sneaky shots that I think if you're sitting ringside, I could see them count some points, but I had it a draw. I didn't have Shushu winning. But I didn't know if the other guy, he kind of didn't step on the gas in the 10th round. So I would have been cool with a draw.
100%, 100%. I'd have been cool with a draw too. I ain't gonna lie, I thought Shushu lost the fight real close. Fight. I just felt like the cigar was just way busier. We're looking in right now. Look, listen. It's a hyper fight right now, bro. Sosa really trying to he really irky jerky, but he's really putting that pressure on Zayas. But Zayas is maintaining, holding it down in the middle. But Bruce gets to go home with that win. He looks like he was honest with himself, in my opinion. He kept it 100 because they asked him what he learned. He said he got stuff to go work on in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it was a technical fight. So, they jumping in, jumping out. It's kind of hard to time that. I think Shushu got a little brainwash with the knockouts.
Yeah. I think he got a little complacent. Like he was, to me, he gave me like a Canelo, Gervonta, Tank Davis energy. I know he's been working with Tank a little bit or watching Tank and being kind of close to Tank's camp. It looked like he was trying to do the Tank thing with the high guard, like how Tank did Frank, kind of take some shots, but kind of bait Segawa into letting his hands go a little much and then catch him slipping. He looks like he really wanted to stop it. He didn't plan on winning it on the cards.
Yeah. And some of the punches had a little slapping to him. I like to see him when they turn him over. He was slapping a little bit with his punches.
Yeah, he kind of looked like Shushu the old. That was like the amateur Shushu who was outpointing people. Not, you know what I mean? He kind of looked like that a little bit with the way he was punching. Yeah, listen, man. Right now, Sosa looks like he's trying to outbox. He looks a little cautious. Sosa's not putting that pressure the way I expected him to do it.
No, he ain't.
He's not. Zayas kind of has him shook a little bit. Sosa being a little cautious, irky jerky, high guard. Zayas is feinting level changes on him, just feinting him to death, letting his hand really got him. There we go, straight to the body, straight up top. Boom.
And you know, Zayas, what is he, Mexican or Puerto Rican?
He's Puerto Rican. He that Puerto Rican boy though. Like they're really putting a lot. You know, they're investing a lot in his stock right now.
He got a little slickness to him.
He got a little power too when he started letting it go. But we at the bottom of the first round right there. I got to give it to Zayas.
Yeah.
Sosa
this
kind of looked like he
right?
Water. Huh?
This 154.
154. 154. Okay. Yeah, you already know how this division is. So this is supposed to be the transition from prospecting to contender for Zayas, but Zayas ranked already in 3 of the sanctioning bodies. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I mean, it's kind of like you're growing, you're doing your own thing. Because Zayas came in, Top Rank signed him when he was like 16 years old.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So they put a lot, they invested in his stock, but it's about barbecue. It's barbecue and mildew time for him. 154 is so stacked. This is probably going to be his last, layup easy fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably going to get bad for him after this. Well, either bad or good.
And what is Pacheco? That's 160 or 154?
Diego Pacheco's 168.
Oh, that's 168. Okay.
Yeah, Diego's is 168.
What they say that Alicia Baumgartner fight ended in a headbutt?
Is that what happened? What was she on? What was she on the zone or something?
Yeah, she was on one of the other ones. I saw the beginning of, but I switched to the Shushu fight. But I heard Blue say it ended in a headbutt.
Yeah. Oh, Blue's live?
He was live.
I don't even know.
He gone now, but
he gone now. Why would he leave now?
Yeah. I know, right? I was thinking the same thing.
How you gonna go now? Yeah, I guess he is. Yeah, I don't see him. Xander Zayas with that overhand right. Xander looking good though, man.
Yeah. He looking good.
Right?
Like he got some long arms.
Every time I see him, Too Rich, it's like he get a little bit more grown. Because seeing him early, he was so young looking in the face. Now you can see he's kind of growing. That's the thing about him, that no matter what you see right now, the kid's only like 21 years old right now. Like he's I don't even know if he's gotten his man strength yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I watched some highlights, but I never actually seen a whole fight of his, but I heard so much about him. So that's why this my first time checking out a whole fight.
Good head movement by Xander Zayas. Double up on the jab, coming over top with the right hand. Boom, nice. Ooh, uppercut, left hook to the body. Oh, nice. Sosa trying to level change, feint him a little bit, hit him with some shots. He's trying to keep it a mid-range fight. But Zayas is doing a good job of keeping that, establishing that safe distance, not getting out of what's the word I'm looking for? Out of punching. Like he's keeping it right there mid range where he can punch him, but he's not too close to where he's tangling up with him too much.
And every time Sosa step forward, he catching him with that jab. See,
Yeah,
that jab is the best weapon, man. To me, Shushu didn't jab enough.
no, he didn't, brother. He didn't.
He didn't jab enough.
It looked like he was really trying to bait Segawa into something bad, and Segawa didn't bite. Segawa didn't bite at all. Segawa was like, "Yeah, no, we're not doing that tonight. Sorry."
Yeah. And then Segawa ended up baiting him into some stuff.
Yeah, because that's what happens, right? And that's what I think we talk about when we're talking about Tank fighting a Shakur or even a Devin or a Lomachenko, is what happens when you get down on those rounds and he's not acting the way you want him to act. Now you got to go get him. Now you got to go get him. You know what I mean? Now it can get kind of weird for you. It can get bad for you. And at that point, when you're starting to chase him around, jumping the shots, taking chances that you might not plan on taking, and now he's able to capitalize, walk you into something bad, right?
Yeah.
That's what happened to Shushu. Shushu looked up at the sky and was like, "Damn, it's 8th round." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
He looked up and said, "Damn, it's an 8th round." You're like, "Yeah, bro, it's an 8th round. What you gonna do?" Damn, I mean, damn. I guess I gotta go. I gotta go get him. I guess so.
And it just it amazed me that it's just that Southpaw Orthodox matchup just seemed to be favor the Southpaw so much. You know, I don't know if it's just a matter they don't face enough Southpaws, but it always seems easier for that Southpaw guy to catch that angle than it is for the right hand. The Orthodox fighter.
100%.
Now I know the straight right hand is the Southpaw killer, but I think you got to set it up with the jab though.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Big Play wants to know: was it a no contest for Lisa Baumgartner, or did they give it to somebody?
They called it a no contest. That was Blue said no contest.
Mm.
But she can box, man. She really can box.
Who, Alicia? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she can box.
Yeah, 2 cents. I think they hit her with the paint can and paint fell on her. She's trying to say she got hit with the paint can earlier. I don't know. But it looked like it got in the head a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. It looks like Sandy Ron's kind of being messed with a little bit in the head. There we go. Xander.
See, it's something about Top Rank, man. They just have some good fighters, man. So even though, okay, maybe Sosa don't win, not supposed to win, but he's still a good test. And I think people underestimate that. You know,
that fighter development, right? That ability to develop these fighters the right way. They get real, like, decent competition. They're not just setting them
exactly.
They're not just setting them up and cherry picking them up and giving them the right fight, stylistically building them up to be like this unstoppable force. And then when he finally get in the big show, he looked crazy.
Yeah. Same thing with Shushu.
Overhand left hook by Zayas. Caught him nice.
The same thing with Shushu. He got a gift decision, but that's a good fight though. That's gonna make him better though.
100%. Xander starting to let them hands go. Nice. Woo, nice overhand right. He's starting to catch him. Yeah. And the body getting worked on too. Yeah, man. Shushu got that test. Shushu got away with one, man, but he got some experience tonight. He gotta know, like, yeah, you it looked like he was going for that stoppage, and it's like, you don't need to go for it. You can let it come to you, bro. Win these fights though, whether it's about round by round, however it is. Don't put yourself in that position where you looking up at the scorecards hoping that they for you, because right now they're favoring you. They don't always gotta be.
Ooh, good shot. Yeah, man. Sometimes they look for the knockout too. But I told you before, I played baseball all my life, and I was considered a home run hitter. And if you ask me how to hit a home run, just put the bat on the ball, man. If you put the bat on the ball enough, eventually the home run will come. So it's the same thing with boxers. Sometimes they want to go straight for the knockout, man. Just box. If you're a hard hitter, the knockout will come. But if you go searching for the knockout, you're gonna end up, like you say, it's gonna be the 8th round before you know it.
Yeah, and you keeping your hands home because you're looking to counter punch and you're looking to set this dude up, and the time is ticking. The guy was letting his hands go, 2s and 3s, right? Like just letting his hands go. Whatever he can get, he was taking it. So he was walking away with rounds unnecessarily, in my opinion. I think Chushu could have did a better job controlling that.
I seen an interview with Coach Calvin last night, and he said something I really identify with. He was like, he not a fan of the knockout. He said he the fan of punishment. He wants to see a guy get punished for a fight. And I think I'm kind of similar to that, because for the knockout, you could put the right guys in there to get a knockout. But I remember those 15-round fights where jokers were just fighting, you know.
Right.
And I'm kind of partial to. I want you to see you break a joker down. You know, the knockout will come. You break them down enough, that knockout will come. But we think about Hagler, Hearns. These was superior boxers
100%.
that was knocking guys out, but they were superior boxers. So that, you know, I'm partial to that.
They were trying to make you quit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I want to see you give up. I want to see your body give up. I want to see you start questioning yourself in the middle of the fight, like how much more of this do I want to take?
Yeah.
Xander Zayas with the overhand left. Sosa caught it, but still, it was a lot of heat on it. Nice. Yo, Xander looking good. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he looking good. I mean, he throwing punches, but he got his right hand up by his chin. You know, see, that's what I mean. You be fundamental first. Have your fundamentals down. Then we take a step forward. And you know, I hit the heavy bag or whatever myself, and I'm telling you, it ain't as easy as you think, man. You know, I got respect for those guys with those fundamentals, because like a lot of times, you know, the emotions rise and we just want to throw a haymaker. But you know, you got to be able to keep your hands up, you know, or that haymaker coming back at you.
Right, or at the same time, coming right at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you see that 2 cents? He transformed again, right? He's like a new person. Like Xander's like he's becoming like this. He just becoming grown in front of us, bro. Like I got my son, you know what I mean? He's 17 years old. And every now and then you just look at him too long. You're like, damn, bro, you got a whole mustache and a little beard on you right now. Like, what's going on with you? Are you getting old on me? Like he just growth spurts, you know what I'm saying? It looked like Xander catching that growth spurt. Nice, set him up. Left level change right up top. Boom. But then again, same shots. What do you think about did you hear De Los Santos's coach comment on Tank Davis ducking him?
Yeah, I saw that. Matter of fact, I did a short on it. I was supposed to post it today, and I got sidetracked. But yeah, I heard him. I heard you and Blue talking yesterday, and you know, I kept getting phone call while I was on the live. That's why I ain't really get to say everything I want to say. But what it looked like to me, they calling Rayo, they calling De Los Santos, they calling Shakur, but it seemed like to me they covering themselves, saying that we did reach out, you know, but with no intentions to really send an offer.
They window shopping.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically.
Right? They window shopping. How did 50 Cent? Nigga, use a window shopper. Mad at me. I think I know why. You know what I'm saying? Like, you window shopping. You shopping without a budget though. You don't know what to say after they give the confirmation. You don't know what to say afterwards, right? You don't know you can't follow the call up. Well, look, man, we got 3 million guarantee on the table plus some pay-per-view points. You ain't got that. You can't say that because it's not there yet. It hasn't hit the bank yet. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
like it ain't clear the bank yet, and you looking bad because social media is not your friend right now, because Shakur gonna go on an interview and be like, yeah, he called me. Yeah, he checked on me. Ryo like, yeah, he hollered at me. He didn't really make me no offer, but he asked me something. So we know the communication is being made, and we're not seeing the follow-up.
Yeah, exactly. But like me, I always stick to the matchup. I would say this. Okay, they called De Los Santos, they called Ryo, they called Shakur.
Mm-hmm.
And now they talking about Lamont Roach. Well, just ask yourself, which is the weakest of those 4 people?
We know what it is.
Lamont Roach. So they to me, they was tending to do that anyway. They wasn't gonna put him in there with no guys that we know could be a challenge. Now I think he beat De Los Santos, but I think it's a tough fight. So I think people don't underestimate that. Mayweather used to say, when you fight black fighters, yeah, you could win, but it's gonna be a tough fight. You may get hurt, you may get damaged a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're avoiding putting him in those tough fights. Yeah, he might tough it out, but how much damage did he take?
Right.
I think he took a little bit more damage to Frank Martin than people want to give credit for.
He looked it. He did.
Yeah, look at his face. Look, his, after that, I did a short on it, and at the post fight, in the ring when the guy was talking to him, he asked Tank, "Is his face hurting?" He asked him. I posted it. I put it on a short just to show people. Like and I knew that would happen. I knew he would beat Frank Martin. I said Frank Martin gonna touch him up a little bit, gonna weaken him a little bit by touching him up. So when he finally do get to that real fight, if he get there, he may not be the same Tank.
Big facts,
and they know that. They know that. I don't believe people get rich by accident. You can't always accidentally fall into, the right situation. You know what you're doing.
I think clear as day. People try to say that De Los Santos was hurt, he wasn't available. That's not true, bro. You guys chose Lamont Roach over De Los Santos. His coach came out, because I know what the people on the these content creators gonna say. Man, we supposed to believe De Los Santos' coach that De Los Santos was ready. Listen, come on, bro. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Y'all gotta stop always trying to make it sound like the credibility is only with Tank and only with Tank's team, especially when Tank's team's not denying or confirming anything. You know what I mean? De Los Santos' coach came out and said, I want to talk about this, bro. They were like, what? He was like, I want to talk about 135. Why don't we talk about you and Tank? That's what I came here to talk about.
Yeah.
He's like, why them boys call us and ain't follow up? You feel me? Them boys called us, asked us, we told them he was ready to go. They were trying to, make an offer supposedly, and then now I see they fight Lamont Roach. Why you go with Roach? Why you not fighting somebody in your division? Why you not fighting us? We ready to go.
They're gonna use that. Oh, he lost this last fight. That's a big old excuse, man.
They reached out to him.
Yeah, but you still reached out to him even though he lost his last fight. So that ain't the reason why you didn't take the fight.
Come on now.
Yeah.
You didn't take the fight. You would come on, man. Listen, it's one or two things. And with De Los Santos, I don't think it was window shopping. I think it's what you said. I think it's he don't bring nothing to the table like that, and he's gonna be a
rough fight. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. I don't need that in my life. Salute Band Up. What's good, family? Salute Country Q. What's good? What's good? Yeah, Xander doing the work, man. Xander's definitely doing the work. We 6 rounds in.
My stance is this too. We hear the rumors. Well, we know that he quit on Devin, paid the money in the sparring. We hear about him quitting when he sparred Brian Norman. And I made a short about Papa Schofield. He said he seen the Russian stop Tank.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine if you Tank's team, the good Tank and the bad Tank.
Right.
You know who to put him in there with. Now, I don't take, if you're going to lose, like Mayweather said, losing sparring, because it's practice. I'm not taking it. But at the same time, you're going to show who you are in practice. You're gonna show your weaknesses. You're gonna show your strength. And so they know exactly who they putting them in the ring with. It's not by accident. He jumps around. He hasn't moved in a linear path. It's more like
Right.
pick this guy over here, pick that guy over there, go up here, get this one, go down here, get that one. And so they're picking the fight. They literally picking the fights in our face, just picking the right matchup.
That's it. But they try to fool us. They try to fool us with the he reached out to De Los Santos, he reached out to Rayo, he reached out to Shakur, but they ain't following it up with no, they all got the same story, bro. They all got the same story. Yeah, he reached out to us, he asked us about our availability, but it never made an offer, never called back.
Exactly. It's a reason why we know Tank sent the offer to Loma. I ain't got no problem with somebody saying Loma ducked Tank. Because you know why? Because we know Tank sent him that offer. They don't act like that about anybody else. So they don't act like they sent Shakur an offer. We know they didn't send De Los Santos an offer. But we know they sent Loma an offer. Why did they send Loma an offer? If Loma already proved that he lost at the top of the division. That's his ceiling. He went up to the top of the division. He lost to T.O. He lost to Devin. And y'all pick Loma. They always pick the low-hanging fruit. Yep. It is what it is. Now, I think Tank's listening to
those creators better need to start keeping it 100 at some point. Y'all said there was certain boxes that have to be checked for Tank to be a duck. Now, I don't think Tank's no duck. I believe in the timing. I believe in all that. You know what I mean? But look, he ain't send no offer to Shakur. Y'all gotta stop. He ain't send no offer to Shakur,
for real.
bro.
Like, stop that.
Stop it. He did not. Y'all gotta stop with that story that I think he sent an offer. No, you don't, bro. You know he ain't sent an offer. You want him to send an offer because you already done said it anyway. You already done kept it 100 and said it. You said if he didn't send the offer, you gonna call him a duck. That's what you said. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That boy ain't sent him no offer.
They'll say, oh, he signed to the zone. He ducking Tank. When Tank biggest fight is with Ryan Garcia, which was a cross promotion,
100%.
and he sent the offer to Loma, which is a cross promotion. So why somebody got to sign the PBC to get a fight?
It's not true, Rich. They know it's not true. I said it's not true. Like they know that's not a determining factor as to whether or not this fight is made or not. They just reaching. It's not. Leonard Ellaby sat right there on the screen with Eddie Hearn and said, that fight gonna happen because Tank want that fight. He said that fight gonna happen. He ain't say nothing about, oh, he's on the wrong side of the street, or he rocking with Eddie, or the fight. He ain't say none of that. He said it was timing. He said the timing has to be right. And why does the timing got to be right? For money. I get that. Yeah. Shakur to get his profile up. You know what I mean? That timing, and also timing for you guys to get the money to offer Shakur.
And then check this out. They say, oh, why did Shakur, he should have signed the PBC, get a fight with Tank. Well, then Shakur just fight De Los Santos. Ain't De Los Santos PBC?
Yep.
So why they didn't have no problem making that fight?
You know what's so crazy about it too, Rich? It's never the fighters or anybody around the fighters that's saying this. It's all YouTubers.
Yeah.
Try to make this line in the sand. This PBC cross street. They always make these stories up and make it like the end all be all. Like they have an authority. Like they like to operate from an authority position. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the rules. This is how it works. ABC 1, 2, 3. Cookie cutter this, cookie cutter that. Like everything's the same way. But then you want to go back and call your fighter the face of boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Canelo Alvarez don't have those issues, right? He don't care about where you at. If you want to fight you, everybody, all the mountains got to move. All the earth got to move. Get out of his way to make that fight happen.
Yeah.
DGO says Tank definitely ducking. They can't afford Loma. He ain't wasting his time with the low ball deal full of stipulations. Listen, I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that. Like, it's people need to answer those questions. Too Rich. Why haven't these offers been going out, bro? What's going on? I don't care. Salute Ron Frazier.
I've been trying to search for the interview that they did about a year or two ago with Leonard Ellaby, where he was talking about basically Devin was too big and whatever. And he also said that Bob Arum was a great businessman and was not going to let his fighter come over here and fight for pennies. And Leonard Ellerby said that. So the idea that these fighters getting these big old paydays is not true. They don't pay a lot. That's why they pick the fighters they do. And now I do think they're making an adjustment now because they got to deal with black fighters. You know, you ain't gonna lowball too many black fighters.
Right.
You know, but the Mexican fighters, you know, they send that money back to Mexico. They rich. You get them 300,000, 400,000. You know, that's good for them, but it ain't good for us. You know.
We living here in LA and Vegas,
Yeah,
and we got
exactly.
high rent, high mortgages,
Exactly.
and high cost of living. But you ain't lying. Too rich. I was saying this the other day to say that everybody's always talking about the biggest payday. Tank's gonna be your biggest payday. Why? If he is gonna be I'll tell you like this: Tank's whole entire selling point has been the payday, right? Like the selling point with Tank has always been, yo, that's gonna be your biggest payday. Everybody knows it's gonna be your biggest payday. So Tank can't come anywhere. He can't come with anything less than their biggest payday. So when you come and talk to Shakur Stevenson and he's getting $5 million to fight Joe Cordina, not anymore, but he was getting offered $5 million to fight Joe Cordina, and God knows how many million guarantee he's going to get to fight against Williams Zepeda. You need to match or be better than that. You really need to be better than that. Am I wrong or right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So that means you got to be ready to give him like a $7 and $10 million guarantee.
Now, the funny thing about it, when they say those things like, "Oh, he's gonna get his biggest payday," guess what? If Tank fights Shakur, Tank is gonna get his biggest payday. They're not gonna pay Tank the same amount to fight Frank Martin that they were gonna pay him to fight Shakur. So he gonna get his biggest payday too, just like he got his biggest payday against Ryan Garcia.
Talk about it too, Rich.
Yeah.
That's what people don't want to talk about too. They don't want to talk about that as well. That Shakur is going to be Tank's big payday as well.
Exactly. Now, only thing I give him is this. This is what I think. I know he got the image, but I do believe Tank works hard in the gym, and I believe he's a good kid that's been blessed with his talent. And I also think he's a good enough kid to listen to his handlers.
All the
so
time.
I more so blame the team. I think Tank, like, I'm gonna listen. I came in the game listening to Floyd. I got Rich. I got Leonard Ellerby back on the team, so I got that same mindset. And I think it's the team. I think Tank as a fighter do believe he can beat all these guys. But Tank's team saying, "Hey, let us make you this money, man. Let us just make you this money. You can go get generational wealth. Let us handle this part." And I think Tank just bought in. I think he bought into the game plan. Because it's going to have to be him, just like with Errol Spence. It's going to have to be Tank that demands the fight. Now, make a list. He's going to have to tell him, "I want Shakur and I don't want nobody else."
Like Errol did.
Yeah, and that's what Errol did. He said, "Hey, whatever you want, take it out of my part." He want to fight that bad. And I also think PBC said, that's what they telling Tank. You see what happened then. You see what Errol did. Errol could have made another $40 million by now. But he went trying to do his own thing.
Xander's beating the brakes off this kid, bro. He really doing dirty. He doing dirty work to him right now. I don't mean to cut you off, but it's
no. You're good. You're good.
He doing them dirty work right now. He really doing them nasty.
He look good.
I wonder if he stops him. 8th round right now. I wonder if he stops him. I don't know. Anyway, but I agree with you, man, 100%. As far as Tank wanting to fight, and it's not Tank that's sitting here ducking and moving around and cherry picking and strategically picking stylistically favorable fights for himself. That's not what he's doing. He's bought into, and you know what? Where I can give you an example of Tank, how humble Tank is when it comes to the people around him. Look how he used to be with how he was when Floyd Mayweather was managing him. The way he used to listen to Floyd and Calvin at the same time, and we knew that he ain't like the way Floyd was doing the work. But he still sat there and gave him all the attention, respected him like the OG that he was at that time. He didn't start talking bad on Floyd until he got out of that deal. Until until his deal expired and he jumped in his own promotional company. He knows how to be disciplined and listen to the OGs around him. He listens.
Exactly.
So if they're telling him, "Listen, man, I know you want these fights, and trust me, champ, in due time we're gonna make these fights. But right now, trust me. Believe me, this is the best way to go about it." Bop, 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 bop. He's gonna be like, "I don't even care." That's why he don't even talk on social media like that almost, right?
Yeah.
Like he's like, "I'm not gonna even speak on it because I don't want to contradict nothing going on with my team, so I'm just gonna troll Devin Haney whenever he come out and do something, and you know what I mean. And I'm gonna throw my shots and keep it 100 and keep it moving. I'll talk about Berlanga a little bit, you know what I mean, if I see he's doing something, but I'm not gonna talk about my actual career and what I'm doing.
Now, the only problem I do have with Tank is that I remember he made a tweet a year or two ago where he said, "It don't matter who I fight, my fans gonna support me," and that's true. Don't get me wrong, but it also gave us an insight into it don't matter who he fight. You see, he knows his fans is gonna support him. So what I'm saying is, I tell people it's only one YouTube. It's not two or three. It's not the celebrity YouTube and then it's the public YouTube. It's one YouTube. So when he's looking at it, he's hearing us talk. He's hearing that all his fans protected him. Oh, he hear them saying Shakur ducking and all this, that, and third. He hears Shakur come out and say, "I ain't got no offer." He say nothing. He don't say anything. But soon as Devin do an interview, now you got something to say. And you don't even respond to the Shakur thing. That told me everything I need to know. That it wasn't no offer sent. But he got the best fans in the world, I tell you that.
Yo. I'm about to put this up right now. Hold on a second, bro. Wait a minute, bro. Eddie Hearn is tripping. Hold on, bro. Did you see Eddie Hearn making fun of Oscar De La Hoya yet?
I ain't seen that.
I'm about to pull it up right now. Hold on. Yo, he did a clapback Friday. You know how he does a clapback Thursdays?
Okay.
So he did a fuck off Friday. He said fuck off Fridays. Hold on a second, bro. Yo, this dude's out of pocket, bro. Hold on a second, man. Wait a minute. Hold on. Who is it under? Oh, it's Everything Boxing who has it. Hold on a second. Hold on. I gotta find it. Come on. Here we go. All right. All right, hold on.
This whole clapback Thursday thing, I was kind of thinking about doing one myself for him because I've got a great impersonation of him, but no, I just do it to the. But if I was doing one today, it was Friday today, right? So it's like, I don't know, fuck off Friday. It's like, hey, welcome to fuck off Friday, because he does his silly voice, doesn't it? It'd go a little bit like this. It'll go. It's the segment of the week where I pretend I'm really happy, but I'm burning inside. Come on, AJ, he's the best build fighter of all time. But Golden Boy, who have you got left? Canelo's gone. He hates you. He sued you. Jaime Munguia, you pretend you represent him. You don't. He's gone to Top Rank. Virgil Ortiz sold a couple of thousand tickets, and Ryan Garcia's dead. Now you're being sued again by Devin Haney. Have a great day. This whole
Yo, bro, man, he's hilarious. He said, "Here's where I'm acting like I'm happy, but I'm really burning inside." I'm burning inside. I act like I got Jaime Munguia, but he's left. He went to Top Rank.
Hey, I believe what everybody's saying about Eddie being a snake, but I actually like Eddie, man. I think he's a good promoter.
Right. Who, Eddie Hearn? Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah. Definitely, man. He does his job, man. And you know what I like about Eddie Hearn? He's passionate about the sport. He likes it. He wants to, people talk about his fighters losing or whatever have you, but that's because he's willing to put his fighters in the ring.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He's not hiding them and protecting them and cherry picking them to death and making them into something they're not. He believes in them. He's like, I'm gonna put him in the ring with this killer because I think he can handle it.
Hey, you could tell he was so hurt in that Joshua fight. Ooh. He was hurt.
He was hurt at round 2.
round 2, he was hurt. You could
Round
see it
2,
on
he
his
was hurt. He
face.
was like,
Yeah,
damn, bro, this
yeah,
dude got clipped. Damn it. You know what I mean? He felt it. He was like, come on, man, bring it back full circle, man. He got committed. If you give Eddie Hearn, if you commit to Eddie Hearn, he gonna commit to you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna ride out for you. And that's one thing I think that got in between him and Devin. You know what I'm saying? That kind of messed him and Devin up a little bit. The fact that he felt like he was kind of pouring into Devin and felt like Devin never really gave an opportunity to get no type. You know what I mean? Never showed Eddie no real respect. Always just was ready to leave and go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Eddie just had to be like, nah, bro, you ain't one of my fighters, bro. You know what I
And
mean?
you can't really blame him for that.
Nope. You can't, man. People want
Nah,
to. They want to play that snake game. Oh, he a snake. See, I bet you wish you would have went to Al now. What are you talking about? If you went to Al, he'd have been on the back burner. He'd have been just one of 300 fighters on Al's roster looking to be active, bro.
Now Eddie Hearn said he would step out the way for Shakur to make the Tank fight. He wouldn't be a part of it. He'll step out the way. I actually think it's a bigger fight if Eddie Hearn's involved in it. Because now we can try to promote this thing across seas, you know, and make it a real big fight. You know, rather than it's an American fight, but it's a worldwide fight versus just an American fight.
100% too rich. 100%. I'm gonna step it up even further and say, listen, I think that fight with Turkey involved is a huge fight, bro. A lot of money, a lot of people watching, a lot of people in the building, big show, crazy grand arrival, crazy everything. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah. Turkey now, Turkey get involved in it.
And shout out to the PBC because they spending the coin for their events when they do throw the event. You know what I mean? They're doing it. But Turkey is going to give you an edge, and he's going to take the pressure off you guys that have to come up with that money. He's going to take that pressure off you.
And like I say, I've studied Al Heyman. I've looked up. I've read the lawsuits. You know, I try to do my research. You know, before I say a word, I try to really know what I'm talking about, or at least have an idea or could point you to what I'm talking about. But Al Heyman is a brilliant man. Don't get it twisted. And people have to understand, Al Heyman came out the music industry, so he understands promotion on another level. He also understands the games that are played in the music business that he helped bring to the boxing game. You know, maybe on a later live we can go into that. But I'm waiting for Turkey and Al to quit having a pissing contest and work together. And it's up. It's up from there. If you got Al Heyman and Turkey money together, it's up from there.
I agree, man. Salute, D-Block. What's good, family? How you, King?
It just got on my live, brother. You doing good?
Man, we trying, man. Watching this fight, watching Xander letting them hands go, bro. Xander looking good, man.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I mean, he's great, bro. I can't wait, bro, for him to knock his ass out.
I mean, he ain't knocking him out. They went 10 rounds, man. It's not a knockout, but it's a blowout. Like, it's a unanimous decision.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. What do you think about that, Clay? Should have knocked him out.
Nah, it's a tough fight.
Guy.
That's a tough fight.
Yeah. Damian Sosa's tough, bro. He's one of the tough-ass Mexican motherfuckers, bro, who just ain't going nowhere like that, bro. He ain't.
Oh, he got that pedigree. That's what it is.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. You know, are you Mexican? You Mexican, right, D-Block?
Hell yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you already know how y'all get, bro. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't going nowhere.
Sosa, he just
you ain't going nowhere.
Hey, Sosa don't have the talent, but he got the heart. He got that Mexican heart, man. He just keep throwing, man. All I'm saying, those kind of fights are gonna make Xander Zayas really, really good. Cause when he get in there with a ring with somebody want to be too pretty that's not throwing like that, Xander Zayas is gonna take him apart because of this kind of fight.
Yeah.
And
Xander was still up in there putting hands on him. He wasn't playing with him. He was up in there dropping them bows on him. Like he was really leaning in on him. He just ain't going nowhere. He was leaning in on him for real.
Too Rich. What did Muhammad Ali say?
What did he say?
He said, "Am I pretty? Am I pretty?"
Yeah. Yeah.
That's for real how that's looking, man. He's gonna look good against. I think he sent the message tonight. I think he sent the message.
Yeah, hey, without the knockout, I'm more impressed. I'm more impressed by him. You know,
You know,
we get to see how he
made me
box.
feel like how Keyshawn made me feel after he fought Medueno. I don't know how you guys
Exactly,
felt about that.
exactly,
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
yeah,
You
he
don't
ain't
always
stopped
have
that
to
boy,
knock
but
a
he was up there getting it.
yeah. You
What
don't
about
always have to knock a guy out. Beat him
two
up. Just
two
beat him
Rich?
up.
Two
Uh
Rich.
huh.
What do you think about Virgil Ortiz and Zaya? What do you think about that fight, man?
Man, that would be a good fight. That would be a
Virgil
good fight.
Ortiz and Zaya.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
let me ask y'all this, because I told you I'm not as familiar with Xander Zaya. I heard the name, but I haven't. This is my first full fight watching him.
Yeah.
Is he a natural 154?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's natural.
And
Okay.
he looked like he growing. Don't he look like he growing? Like he getting like every time he come out, it's like your son that was 15 and then he had 16. And I was telling
Mm.
Rich, too Rich, like, you gotta stop. Hold up, boy, you got a mustache going. What the hell's going on? You know what I mean? Like on one morning where, hey boy, you need to shave. What's going on with you?
168. He's going to 168 at the
I
end,
can
bro.
see it.
Overall.
I
Yeah.
can see it. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, D Block, far as what you were asking me about Virgil, hey man, Ortiz a beast, man. Even in that fight against Boychuk, let me tell you something. If that's anybody at 47, they on the ground, man. You know, this what my opinion is this. When we see them go up from 135 to 140, and then 140 to 147, that's easier
Yeah.
than going from 147 to 154, because people gotta understand Virgil Ortiz and Terrence Crawford. Not only do they have to come up and deal with the weight, they got to deal with the 10-ounce gloves and not the 8-ounce gloves.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's taken away from the power too. So they're gonna have to grow a couple fights into the power. But I was impressed by just the way Verge could get off those punches. I was impressed. Now he gonna have to get a little bit better defense. He gonna have to get a little bit better defense, man. But he's a beast, man. He's a beast. He's a real player. I tell you that. He's a real player. I
Now,
don't understand why he ducked Crawford those 2 times or turned down the fight. I really don't understand why. I think that would have been a great fight at 147.
Too Rich. Since I get a chance to talk, because Claymore always has his lives, and I'm doing my own thing too. But this is the best opportunity to ask you, Too Rich and Claymore. That, like, I know Claymore did his own show, but what do you think about Tank Davis and Roach Jr.? Do you think that the public, the people, the masses, do you think they will buy that fight? Do you feel, even though he is from Maryland himself, Roach Jr., do you feel like maybe it's a regional fight? Because they have sparred before. They have not sparred. I'm seeing they have sparred. They sparred before when they were young. But do you feel like it's a credible fight to make it?
I don't. Me personally, and Clay know this. I'm gonna say it like I told Clay earlier. They called Rayo, they called De Los Santos, and they called Shakur, but they didn't send an offer. So I
Yeah,
would tell you, out of those four, with Roach included, which one is the easiest fight? It's Roach. So
Roach.
they just taking the easiest fight. Now I got a question for y'all. If Tank got a $200 million contract, as they say, how is he gonna make the money back if he's only selling 350,000 pay-per-view?
Can I answer
Don't he
that?
got to make the money back? He got
Can
to
I?
make the money back.
Too Rich, I'm gonna say this because I love boxing. I love the history of boxing. We know Floyd Money Mayweather signed that contract with Showtime. That the same person, Tank Davis, has said that it's a bigger deal than even Floyd Money Mayweather. And we know that right now at this time, the way we live in, you better make that money. You better make that bread. And the 7-fight deal that he said he has, that we still haven't seen from Amazon Prime to say they have signed Tank Davis to a lucrative deal. Because we know that Showtime said that straight. We have signed a lucrative deal with Floyd Money Mayweather, and we're going to get these fights. The first fight was with Guerrero. They lost money. It was 800 and something thousand pay-per-view buys. So then what did Floyd do? He fought Canelo Alvarez. He made that money up.
Yeah,
Tank
yeah,
Davis just had a fight with Frank Martin. Supposedly it did 350,000 pay-per-view buys. But I'm going to tell you why it's a lie. Because even Coach Ford said 2 black fighters cannot sell a fight. So that tells me that the first pay-per-view numbers that came out was 150,000 pay-per-view buys, which I still stand to today. That tells me
yeah,
that was a
yeah.
lie. So how is Tank Davis going to fight Roach Jr. and how is he going to make that money back? That's why I don't believe in that 7-fight deal that he has with Prime. I'm telling you right now, I don't believe that Tank Davis is a liar. But the way maybe somebody told him in his ear, we got a contract. We got something with Amazon. We're with PBC. We definitely got an agreement. But I don't see nowhere where like Floyd Money Mayweather did, signed that contract with Manny Pacquiao, posted it on Instagram, and said, "Here it is." I don't see none of that going on. And we in a real world where we're on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, on even X. Where is it? Where is it? I don't see
Yeah,
it, my
yeah.
people. Don't see it.
Nobody's confirmed. Nobody, and somebody would have confirmed by now. Dan Raphael, somebody would have came out and been like, "Yo, I got confirmation. This is how the deal works," and we would have probably got the structure of the deal as well, because I believe that that deal isn't just 200 million, 240 million, whatever the number is, out the door. I think it comes with requirements, and I can't believe that Lamont Roach is checking the boxes on those requirements.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Unless
It
they're going backwards, Claymore. Unless they're going with the contract backwards, saying, "Look, we can't get these fighters now, but I promise you, we're going to get the lucrative fights at the end, and we're going to make all the money back." We could see that, so I could say
Yeah.
that. I'm not, I ain't
I
gonna
can
just
see
hate.
it, but they're gonna fall short, because I'm gonna tell you right now, the reason I don't believe that Amazon would do a deal necessarily that way is because they have the Showtime blueprint to look at. They know what happened with Showtime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They know to protect themselves better than that. They're not just gonna fall for that trust me shit. You know what I'm trying to say? They're gonna be like,
I'll
trust
pay you
nothing,
tomorrow.
bro.
I'll pay you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll
Right.
pay you tomorrow.
Nah, bro. He has to make these fights happen, and something's happened. Something's happened with the budget.
Yeah.
And that's why what I believe is happening is we're seeing the PBC window shop.
Yeah.
Homie, you a window shopper. You know what I'm saying? Mad at me. I think I know why. Nigga, you's a window shopper. You know what I'm saying? They shopping, they calling people, they trying to get confirmation of what people are willing to do and where they at, but they don't got the money ain't clear the bank yet. It ain't go positive yet for them to put a deal on the table and be like, listen, this is what we can do. And I think this whole entire Lamont Roach, and then with that Edwin De Los Santos, you saw Edwin De Los Santos' coach come out and kept it 100. Like, them dudes reached out to us, bro. We supposed to be fighting that dude, and we woke up one morning and we see Lamont Roach on talking about the Lamont Roach fight coming. What happened to us? Matter of fact, I'm glad the way you just said "wow" makes me have to do this.
There you go.
Hold on 1 second, bro. Let's not. He said "wow." I'm gonna do you even better. Don't take my word for it, because they like the receipts. They don't like us. They don't like us to just talk.
Now, when he finds that receipt too, Rich, I'm gonna say something. The sad part about it is, if De Los Santos is part of that fight deal, he just lost his fight with Shakur Stevenson. That makes it look even worse.
Yeah.
You're taking on somebody that lost, and you said, "See this thing that too, Rich." I ain't hating, but I'm keeping it real. You and your coach and your team, Kenny Ellis, said, "We want the best. 2024 is our year. We're going to fight everybody that went against our youngin, and we want to make those fights." So Roach Jr. and De Los Santos are
all
next.
right, here we go. Here we go.
Go ahead, Claymore.
Conversation I want. Why would you want to talk about Tank? We want to talk about Tank right now? That's what I want to talk about. There you go. Talk about Javante Davis. That's what I want to talk about, man.
You know who this is, right? That's Cello.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Okay.
Out right now? I mean, what is the hottest? Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. What do you have to offer for this situation? I got Edwin De Los Santos. Oh, I got a lot to offer. That's what we got. 135-pounder. And nobody wants no smoke with.
Ooh.
Yes.
It's a good fight, man. It's a good fight, man. It's a good fight.
Yes.
That's a good fight. I like Ellen De Los Santos. You know
And they looked the other way recently, bro. There's a lot of shit going on behind the closed doors that nobody knows.
But wait a minute. Why Javante Davis? Why?
Why not? Why not, Zach? Didn't you want to fight the best? Then we go against the best, Zach.
We went against the best. You know how we had no limit, no heart. But I just want to hear the reasoning for De Los Santos wanting to put everything he has to offer right now against one of the most ferocious fighters in the game right now. Why?
Why? Because we think we got a chance. I think we got everything that we got everything.
Let's see that face. Let's see that face, Cello. Let's see that face. We gotta
everything.
Hold on, give it a second. He's gonna confirm it.
We got all the qualities, brother. We got all the qualities, man.
No.
We got everything.
We definitely like De La Santos. We definitely think he's a force to be reckoned with. We watched him on his last outing. He definitely showed up and did great.
Come on,
De La
man.
Santos was in there for 12 rounds. He hung in there and looked good. You know what I'm
No, he
saying?
didn't look good.
Don't forget that performance with, I mean,
what is it?
You know, Edwin De La Santos, you know what I mean? And he's 140, you know what I mean? So Cello out here on before champ, letting it be known, let it be recognized who Edwin De La Santos is.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to, listen, after his fight with Lamar, we want that fight. We want that fight. If we have to go to Baltimore and call them out, we're going to do what we did with Chico. We're here in your town, buddy. Let's get it.
Damn, so you coming to Be-More? So wait a minute. Is this
going to Be-More, baby?
Is this Saturday Domingo going straight?
Going to Be-More, buddy.
You see their fight playing out then, since you're saying that.
My fight. Our fight? You want to fight?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things. We see a lot of flaws, Chance. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying this. That's a definite.
Wait a minute. Edwin De La Santos.
This ain't going no 12 rounds.
Can be the first fight Santos.
This ain't going no 12 rounds.
Can you guys knock him out?
That's a definite.
Oh my God. In the game.
Come on,
right
don't
now.
make me search no more. So I don't want to listen to a 15-minute interview. I want him to say it.
Right now,
he
you
says
know what I'm saying? I got my tongue tied.
They called us.
Oh, he said he had his tongue tied.
On the line,
It's gonna be after Mill City. Ask him. Mill City gonna ask him a question.
He's in training camp right now. He's training for the fight.
Tank, bro, to tell you the truth.
Were you ever offered a Tank fight?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yes, we were.
Boom.
They accepted it. No, they didn't.
So what happened? Who denied the fight?
Denied the fight. I guess they chose Lamar Roach.
I mean, listen, it makes perfect sense. You know, I don't.
Which is a good fight. Hey, I ain't knocking on. There's a good fight, but it's the 130 going up to 135. Why not fight her like Shakur said?
Damn,
or
that's
fight
crazy.
somebody
That's
that you know what I'm
damn right
saying?
there, bro.
That's a natural 135 pound.
Sav, you know how the matchmakers they work.
All right, that's good enough. You heard him say it.
Yeah.
You heard him say it. He don't know why. He said, "I'm not knocking the Lamont Roach fight. That's your business." You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, why fight him when he's a 130 pounder going to 135? Why don't you fight a 135 pounder in your division, like Shakur said? And he confirmed right there that he got the offer. Like, yeah, they reached out to her, but they went with Roach.
You know what, Claymore? Can I say something if it's okay?
Yeah.
This right here just gives me more validation to know that these guys ain't about real shit. They're not about real fights. Like literally, and even though right now they were in that, discussion, of course they got to interview and they got to pump up their interviewer and shit like that. Like, yeah, we do agree that your guy is a great fighter and this and that. But let's be honest, as credible people that we are in this boxing industry, that makes no sense for De Los Santos to take on Tank Davis. It makes no sense. Even Zab Judah saying, well, you did a hell of a fight for 12 rounds. You lost the damn fight.
Right.
And to have Lamont Roach to say, well, he is bringing him up, but he's still a good fight. Even that tells you that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. My bad for the language. Tourist, what you got to say about this, my brother?
But look, my like Clay know everything for me is about the matchup. Let me tell you the reason why they don't take. I don't think it's whether it's a big fight. They're gonna say a 300,000 pay-per-view. That's the number they're looking for. People think they're looking for 1 million pay-per-view. They're looking for 300. Okay, Tank could sell 300,000 pay-per-view. All right. So it don't matter who he fight. So but we seen Shakur versus De La Santos. And regardless how ugly the fight was, Shakur is a boxer. De La Santos is a puncher. And the puncher couldn't do anything with the boxer. He really, I don't even think he hurt Shakur or got a chance to hurt Shakur. Okay, but if you put De La Santos in the ring with Tank, you got two power punchers. They finna beat each other up. That's gonna be a bad fight. I expect Tank to win the fight, but I think that's a hard fight. Where Shakur made it look easy because he's a boxer. That's why I always favor the boxer if they're on an equal playing field. So I just think De La Santo is a harder match. And now, whether you think it's a bigger fight or not, you know, that's one thing. But it now one of those fights bigger than the other, really. You can't tell me Roach is a bigger fight. But this is another thing I kind of think about what you say, Clay, about the money part. Okay, now that I understand $300,000 is the number, they look to pay for the fight with about 125 to 150,000 pay-per-views. Okay, anything over that is money. So they not looking for this big astronomical number. Canelo produces that number, that's good, but they're not really looking for that. When they talk about Lamont Roach, they talk about the DMV area. They're talking about a good fight gate, people showing up to the fight. They seem more concerned with me with the gate than they are the pay-per-view, because you can't tell me you find Lamont Roach for the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
So you're looking to put together a big gate, because that's one way they make the money. So that's why I say this don't add up to no $200 million, man. You know, it's the music business, bro. They front you the money, you got to pay that money back they got to recoup that money. They ain't just giving you money, they got to recoup the money.
My phone's about to die. If it's okay with you, I'm gonna say this last, and I'm gonna let you go. Thank you, Claymore, for letting me in, my brother.
Yeah, no doubt. Anytime,
man. And hit the like buttons, hit the subscribe. You know, Claymore's a real G. You know, hit up Too Rich. You know what it is, man. You know what we're coming with. I'm gonna say one thing, and this is the thing that just fucking gets me mad, upset. Gary Russell Jr. has been asking for Tank Davis fight for so long.
Yeah.
They'll rather give it to Roach Jr. That has no bitter rivalry against Tank Davis. They're talking about De Los Santos that has nothing to do with Tank Davis. He just lost. Gary Russell Jr. is right there with the PBC. He's been wanting that fight. There's a rivalry right there. And even that fight, they know it's a threat. Now, I'll tell you something before I go, because I got to go. Gary Russell Jr. in that fight with Tank Davis is a more credible fight than De Los Santos and Roach Jr. I'm going to leave it like that. Thank you, Claymore. Thank you, Too Rich. Nothing but respect. And you know what we're coming with. It's inevitable. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville coming at you live from Dallas, Texas. Thanks!
D-Block.
He's talking about it for real, man. That's real talk, man.
I agree with that. I think Gary that would have been a good fight, man. But then once again, I think we're avoiding the good fights, man. That's what's going on. They're avoiding the tough fights that we would like to see. You know, and I guess if you want to make money, you don't have to be your best to make money, man. You know, when it comes to making money, people cut corners all the time. You know, that's why I always believe more so in legacy.
4K. Yeah, 4K. Salute, King.
But yeah, I just think you keep fishing at the bottom of the barrel, you're gonna get muddy, man. You're gonna mess around, lose to one of these B-class fighters.
But I think the biggest thing is, it's kind of like what Blue's been saying for a while too, is the fact that, listen, man, don't say this man's the face of boxing, bro.
Exactly.
There's a difference between him and Canelo. What Canelo does and what Tank does is two different things. Canelo gets the money, but he gets whatever fight he wants. He calls the shots. Whatever he wants is what happens. I don't see Tank doing that yet. Tank's not doing that yet. Tank's still moving under the tutelage of either Al Heyman or Leonard Ellaby or whoever's coordinating. He's still taking directions. He's still taking directions, bro. He's not moving the needle. He's not saying, listen, nah, dog, next fight got to be one of these guys. Send these guys an offer.
Hey, you know, it was a saying that Mayweather said, you know, fight guys when you know you can beat them. And it's another thing called a 5-year rule. So you got to understand, these guys coming in the boxing game at 18, 21 years old or so. What do you think gonna happen in 5 years? More than likely, they're gonna grow.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna grow, or if they're good enough, they're gonna eventually get in a tough fight and lose. So it's not necessarily that it's just about aging a fighter out, but you are aging the fighter because he has to make a move within those 5 years. So we saw David Antillo go to 140. So Tank remained safe. He never got to fight him. And that's why I don't believe in it. Let a fight brew. Let it get big. All this crap, bro. They're waiting till somebody lose. They don't want the fight. They just don't want the fight. And you know, if you could hold on for about 5 years, something's going to change. Something's going to change. Guaranteed something's going to change. But I think Shakur is in that right age where he might be sitting right there. He say he's not trying to leave 135 till he dominated. If he sit right there, they're going to have to deal with him sooner or later. Or drop the belt, I guess, you know.
That's a fact, Too Rich. There's a lot of different politics playing in the game right now. But the one main thing I walk away with is the face of boxing don't go through this kind of stuff.
Nah, not at all.
He don't. You know what I mean? Much respect to Tank. Really do respect him. Think he's an exciting fighter, but he's having a hard time right now. His team is having a hard time coordinating what Tank told everybody he was going to deliver.
But I also think it's some game going on with PBC having Crawford kind of blocked up at 154, and Turkey Ali Sheik got everybody working at 135.
Okay, what's good, family?
What's the word?
Yeah. So Turkey Ali Sheik got everybody working at 135, which I think they're kind of blocking each other. Turkey blocking Tank a little bit, kind of reducing the fights that he got a chance to make, and the PBC got 154 kind of dominated, where they could tie that up for a few years, you know, before Crawford can. Well, I say at least 2 years before Crawford could become undisputed. So I think they're playing a little game a little bit, and I think why do they need? They needed Tank for the payday before. They don't need Tank for the payday no more. So you know.
I ain't gonna lie, everything y'all done said in the last 5 minutes of me tuning in been valid. I can't.
It's funny, right?
Shouts out Claymore, bro. Because look, bro, like 8 months ago, who would have thought that like it would come out this beautiful? This is eloquent boxing talk I was listening to before I came up here, and both of y'all making some solid points. You know, Tank, my guy. But everything y'all said, y'all haven't said not one lot of Canelo thing where you say Canelo he's picking and choosing, but he's getting the fights that he's picking and choosing. What happened when we thought that Tank was going to be able to point his finger at Zepeda? Nah, Zepeda wasn't interested, and Tank hadn't even pointed at him yet. What happened when he finally decided, hey, I'm going to go for Loma? Loma not interested. Loma is saying that he's going to take time with his family. What happened when he took more than a week to call Shakur back? Shakur was like, hey, well, I got to move on. I got to go do this. I said months ago, don't let these guys go and learn more and more and more, Tank. You already at a size advantage. You let these guys go get more. Like Shakur's about to fight a good fighter in Zepeda, and it's the perfect fight for him in dealing with pressure, because Zepeda is gonna throw the punches at him round by round by round. See, he don't have to deal with that from Tank, but the fact that he's getting that experience of learning how to take a bunch of punches, even though it ain't the power that Tank possesses, it's experience. He's gaining experience, and he can grow defensively in this fight, to the point where it benefits him against Gervonta Tank Davis. So you gotta ask, like, hey man, like what's the hold up? How fast are y'all looking to get these situations taken care of? Because I would have been pressing the button on Shakur. Hey, nah, you talking about you going over? I don't give a damn about you going over there. Hey, you still gotta come see me. You gotta come through me. Let's get this fight. Let's make this fight happen. And that's what I'm looking to see from my favorite fighter. You know, and it's I don't know, bro. It's just up in the air right now. Everything is
discouraging a little bit, because the first thing that I always like to say, especially when people like you come up here, because I know you know, I mean, you're a fan of Tank, and it's like, this ain't for Tank. This smoke ain't for Tank. Right. The smoke is for the business around Tank, and them not helping Tank deliver what I believe Tank wants to deliver. You guys aren't delivering on that. Tank said in the beginning, I'm coming for ninjas. I'm coming for niggas. You feel me?
Right.
But y'all got him looking foolish out here, because his team is reaching out to these fighters. He reached out to Ryo. He reached out to De Los Santos. He reached out to Shakur Stevenson. Obviously, we know what happened with the Lomachenko situation. But y'all supposed to follow up with the offer, bro.
Right.
The offer is supposed to come from you guys, and you guys aren't doing that. And then now you guys are convincing him that he should bring somebody up for 130, and this is supposed to be some sort of fight that means something, and he knows
this. Where's his awareness? Because now for me, it's getting to the point of accountability.
Yeah.
Like It's only so like if I'm the money, if I'm the one that's putting in the work, at the end of the day, I'm the worker. We got to get this job done. So I'm gonna give you an example. I'm running a job. I'm running a gas station, and I need all these plugs installed so we can move on to the lighting and stuff. Like, you know, I do electrical.
Right.
It's on my even though I'm the boss, my guys are the ones that get down there and do the groundwork. They're the grunt work. You feel what I'm saying? They're able to come tell me if something can't be done or what need to be hey, I can't get this done unless you do this for me, unless you purchase these parts, you know, unless you purchase this material for me. So Tank sitting behind all these guys, you got to step forward, step in front of them at some point and say, hey, bro, like, hey, look, this got to, because at this point, me, even as a fan, I don't give a damn about you having them to reach out. What did you do after that? After, like, did you try to go around any roadblocks that came after that? We know what Turkey doing. Turkey just trying to get his foot in. Everybody is doing what's best for them, but you can still, you say you the face of boxing. You got that big of a name to step in there and be like, hey, this is what I want. This is who I want. And this is when it's happening. Tank does have the power to do that. We can't get that twisted. He has the power to do that. He has to use his voice. We hearing from Leonard Ellaby majority of the time. We hearing from Kenny most of the time. We hearing from Kevin Ford most of the time. Where's Tank? He pop in on Twitter. You have to have social awareness. You get cooked on Twitter every now and then. He still has a big fan base, but you can't keep leaving your fans out here at bay
Exactly.
fighting Twitter wars, these social media wars for you. You gotta pop out, read what's going on, realize that, hey man, they think I'm a duck. They really think I'm scared, and take it serious. This is serious. Anytime Kobe Bryant, anytime a great was challenged, anytime somebody says something about Kobe, look, oh yeah, I bet. And he went out there and he put on a show. Same thing with LeBron James. Same thing with Stephen Curry. Same thing with Michael Jordan. Every great name, they step up. He has to step up. We running out of patience.
Yeah.
Hey, well, look, check this out. Damn, what I was saying. Like I was saying yesterday, Clay. To me, it's all about the matchup. I think people underestimate that. We look at Tank and we see what he do. We see the talent, but let's look at the guys that he's fighting. He's fighting a certain type of guy, and the reason why it's so hard to predict the next Tank fight because they're searching far and wide for the guy that fits into that category. And I'm saying those big fights that we want to see, they're not trying to make those fights. See, I say it's always about matchups. That Tank don't match up well against these guys. Not that Tank couldn't dog it out and win, but they're trying to protect their asset. They don't want them to get damaged. So they're careful about these type of fights they put them in. Because when we see the Garcia fight, right? And on surface, it looks good. But if you look behind the curtain, who did Ryan Garcia fight before he fought Tank? If I'm not mistaken, it was Luke Campbell.
No, it
was
he fought Duarte right here in Houston.
Yeah, it was Oscar Duarte. Yup. That's who it was.
He fought that Duarte before Tank.
Yeah, he fought Duarte right before Tank. That was his
right before Tank. Okay, but a couple fights before that, he fought Luke Campbell. Now you remember Ryan Garcia initially
right before he went in his hiatus. It was, I think it was Fortuna that he fought, and then he fought Oscar Duarte.
Yeah.
No, it was Fortuna. Yeah, it was Fortuna, then Oscar Duarte.
Because when Ryan initially asked for that fight, my bad. It was Fortuna, then it was Gervonta Tank Davis. Then his first fight after Gervonta Tank Davis was Oscar Duarte. Well, it was Oscar Duarte. So when was Luke Campbell?
Yeah, Devin Haney was after Oscar Duarte. That's what it was. Yeah.
So when was Luke Campbell?
That was a while back.
Yeah, that was before he went on that hiatus. That was his
okay. That's before he went on the hiatus, right? Okay, but before he went on the hiatus, he was calling for the Tank fight. They didn't want that fight.
Right.
They tried to make it. Ryan. I think Ryan backed out on the first go round when he take name. That's when his mental health. That's when his mental thing happened.
Well, he might have backed out then, but when he initially called for the fight, they act like they didn't want the fight. And what I'm saying is they're looking for, because this is the Floyd Mayweather thing. You know, when Ryan got stretched out by Luke Campbell, they saw the vulnerability. Okay, of course, the fan base and all that. But it's the same thing with Frank Martin. They didn't choose that fight after he looked bad against Artem. So we see this selectiveness, and they showing us in our face the selectiveness of the opponents that they pick, and then we question why they're not making the big fights. If Tank is the A side, we got to put that that pressure on him, because who turned down a Tank fight? We only got Loma to say that Tank sent the offer and Loma rejected it. What other fighter rejected a real Tank offer? Nobody's rejecting a Tank offer.
No, it's Bunny.
Nobody's rejecting the Tank ain't making the his team rather. They're not making the offers. They're just playing the public like they're trying to make these moves. They're not trying to make these moves because most people would not turn down a Tank offer. So or if they did, we'll hear about it, just like we heard about Loma. It didn't take no time for us to hear about that.
Yeah, he fought Luke Campbell 4 years ago. That was in 2021. After that, it was Emmanuel Chago, Javier Fortuna. Then it was Tank, Oscar Duarte, then Devin Haney. Yeah. So.
And one more thing. Okay, when I talk about the matchups, I don't. Huh?
No, Hood Rich, I was saying so too.
Oh, okay. I'll be quick on this one. But the reason why I harp on matchups. Okay, I don't know if y'all saw that interview with Adrian Clark. I don't know if y'all know Adrian Clark. It was Brian Norman's manager, right?
Yeah,
he's Brian Norman's manager,
too, yeah.
And he also is Errol Spence's manager. It's very important because we got somebody who worked with Top Rank and worked with the PBC.
Right.
So that's a good with a reputation. He says when they want to make a fight, Bob Arum, Al Heyman, they don't make fights. He said it's the matchmakers that make the fights. They set the price. They do everything. So you have to deal with the match. He named the matchmakers at the PBC, and I think he might have named the ones at Top Rank. He said that's who the first time they're going to pick the fights. And so that's what I'm saying. If you're not getting the fight you want, it's the matchmaker that's making the fights.
Mm-hmm.
So that's your proof that from inside of boxing, they say it's the matchmakers that do it. That's why I always harp on. You got to look at the matchup. Just like I was saying with Shakur versus De Los Santos, it's a boxer versus a puncher, but Tank versus De Los Santos is two punchers. That's a dangerous fight. Not that I got Tank winning the fight, but that's going to be a hard fight. That's going to be two dudes trying to.
I think people get that confused, and we just talked about this a couple of hours ago. Tank is a boxer as well, a beautiful boxer, but because of his low punch output in the first 4 to 5 rounds, and then the knockout that happens in the next 3 to 4 rounds, the knockout that happens, we don't get to see a lot of that boxing unless something happens in a fight like it did with what was his name, Pitbull Cruz, where he hurt his hand and he actually had to box for 12 rounds. That was beautiful boxing. Mario Barrios, it was kind of bad in the beginning. Seemed like he was just kind of on the back burner taking a break. And then he picked it up and he started boxing in the second half. You see him start neutralizing that jab. Tank knows how to fight bigger guys. He's a smaller fighter who's an amazing boxer. We just don't get to see a lot of it. So I think it's kind of unfair to say that it's a puncher versus a puncher. He's a puncher for sure. But I just told somebody this a couple of hours ago. What I'm telling everybody, do not be surprised. Be ready to be shocked if you get in there and you see Gervonta Tank Davis box with Shakur Stevenson. Now, I know Shakur is an amazing boxer. Like, I don't want to get hit across the head. People saying, oh, you don't know boxing if you think Tank can outbox Shakur. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm letting you know is that I believe that Tank can box with Shakur. My personal opinion of thinking that Tank being a better boxer, I'm going to just keep that off for the night. But I'm telling y'all, the boxing ability is there. He can fight on the front foot, the back foot. He has amazing lateral movement. Inside, outside, however you want to take the fight. We can take it slow. We can take it fast. He can do all of it. We just don't get to see it all because he has that neutralizer, not only in this hand, but in this hand too. So that's the only thing that gets everybody, confused when it comes.
But see, if you had to describe Tank, it's not that he can't box. I think Tank has a high IQ. I don't think. What hell?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. These females is getting it right now. This fight is serious, bro.
I gotta pull it up.
Oh shit!
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, but Tank has a high IQ. You see what I mean? If you say to me, you can't be a great boxer if you got a low punch output. Tank knows how to set up his shots. He knows how to go to the body early, break them down. Now, look for a way to get to my punch, get to my uppercut. So you're gonna throw less punches. Well, if we look at the De Los Santos versus Shakur, we saw the same thing out of De Los Santos, a low punch output. Because that's what power punchers do. They don't do a lot. They kind of trying to look for the right punch versus a whole lot of punches. Now, Tank is a short guy.
Know how to cut the ring off. You agree with that too, right?
Huh?
De Los Santos didn't know how to close the distance against Shakur. He didn't know how to cut the ring.
No, he didn't, and that's gonna be the same thing with Tank. He gonna have to be able to close the distance. But Tank he do his thing. Nobody's knocking that. But I'm telling you, it's not whether Tank can win the fight. It's the reason why they don't make the fight. That's the question. It's not whether we could debate who wins or who loses. I don't think Tank's a terrible fighter. I hope that's not the message that's coming across. What I'm saying is the matchmakers are being careful about who they put him in there with. Now, let me ask you a question. Who is Tank's best opponent on his resume?
It's one or two. It's one or two. It's either Leo or it's going to be Mario.
Okay, if it's Leo or Mario, I'm showing you Tank's ceiling. That's his ceiling. That's as far as he went. Now, if we say, well, who the best fighter on Devin or T.O. resume?
Pedraza was a dog.
Pedraza could be there. Pedraza.
I mean, okay. he got Pedraza out of there, and I don't think a lot of people thought that fight was going that way. Pedraza was an animal when Tank fought him.
Yeah. And that may be true, but what I'm saying, whoever you think it is, well, that's his ceiling. That's the ceiling. Okay, but what we know is we had a four Kings era. And Pedraza wasn't in that four Kings era. Pedraza was nowhere to be found.
Tank fought one of the four Kings and beat him.
Okay, but once again, Ryan wasn't. He was weight. Hydration clause.
Yo, they are throwing.
Oh shit! Let me cut that on, man.
Yo, they throwing, bro.
You talking about Ryan and Mayer?
Listen, I'm talking Michaela and Sandy Ryan and Michaela Mayer. Yeah. They are throwing. They are trading shots. They're really getting it in right now. Like they really are.
Let me take it off so they don't cut the screen.
Michaela, Michaela going up. She said, all right, you want to do this? All right, let's do it. Boom, uppercut. Ooh, uppercut again.
Oh, good left hand. Oh, good uppercut.
Yo, they doing the work right now. Look, Michaela on her. Yo, Sandy, like, what are you talking about? Come here.
I think those body shots getting to her. She tagging her now.
Yo, why the ref just look like, okay, y'all do whatever y'all want to do. I don't even know what I'm trying to stop.
Hey man, these women are really learning how to fight, man.
Yo, they giving it up. Women to be giving it
man. Fights.
What Hood Rich said, y'all always say he rehydrate everybody when it's only two fighters he did it with. I don't say Tank always rehydrating people. I don't say that. You know what I mean?
When you talk about that with Mario Barrios, bro, he went from 130 to 140. And then he even said that he was uncomfortable, which means I don't think that Tank had an advantage on Mario Barrios that night. And it showed Mario Barrios was a tough competitor that night.
Mario did have a rehydration clause though.
Some say he did, and then some say he didn't.
Mario says he did.
No, he said he did. He said he said he had one. It's an interview with him. He said he had one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you got to give credit. Like he jumped up from 130 he jumped up 2 weight classes to fight him.
Oh, I give him credit for the Mario Barrios. I give him credit for all his wins, bro. I don't take away no credit for Tank, but there are fights that we haven't seen from Tank. Like, and I don't mean fights like the fighters. I'm talking about the styles. They're fights that we haven't seen from Tank. They're just fights we haven't seen it.
When we talk about the Ryan Garcia rehydration clause, though, Claymore, that fight wouldn't have had no rehydration clause if Ryan Garcia wouldn't have tried to pull the same very thing that he pulled against Devin Haney. He wanted to come in overweight. He wanted to try to move the weight up, 138 catch weight, 140, 138 catch weight. Bro, you're not finna do that. You're not. It wouldn't have been no rehydration clause if he just agreed to 135. He would have been able to come in the ring at whatever weight he wanted to. The fact that he wanted to come in at a catch weight is why the rehydration clause got put on him. Nobody talks about that, but they still want to talk about a rehydration clause. We got a 5'5" fighter getting in the ring with somebody who just fought Devin Haney, ballooned up and suited up.
But you know what, man? Look, they've been boxing all their life, man. I don't think you're supposed to make concessions because Tank 5'5". If 135 and you got to put a hydration clause on, why not move down to 130?
If you don't make a concession for Tank, you can't make a concession for Ryan. Why didn't Ryan just take the fight at 135? He knew that that's what Tank fight at. He already fighting a smaller opponent.
Okay.
Why are you trying? Because he did. I'm pointing this out to you because he did the same thing against Devin Haney, and then look what happened. Look at the aftermath.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was gonna do the same thing to Tank, except he knew not to play like that once they got that contract all the way set straight. He didn't do that, but he did it to Devin though. He did what he wanted to do to Tank. He did it against Devin Haney. That's what happened.
Oh, okay. So look, I posted a short on my channel with an interview with Ryan. All right, now him and Tank's supposed to be buddy. What he said in the interview, he said Tank never hurt me. He said, man, I was just so depleted that I just couldn't take it. Like I was just out of it. I just couldn't take it. But he said Devin Haney actually hurt me. You see what I mean? Okay, we know Ryan came in overweight, you know, the PDs and everything. He still got hurt. Whereas he's saying, when Tank his buddy, he said Tank never really hurt me. I was just so depleted.
Is Ryan Garcia a liar? Is Ryan Garcia?
You said what now?
No, I was saying teacher. This is Sandy's weight class. Yeah, I think Sandy is winning these. I don't know, man. Michaela's doing the work too, but Sandy is just like she's doing the work too, bro. She's really doing the work. She's walking it down. I don't know, bro.
It's an even fight. It's an even fight.
Yeah. Yeah, Mailer. You're right, Teach. Myers feeling the pace. Sandy's pushing it, and Myers is letting her hands go, but Sandy's not necessarily being affected like that. You asked if Ryan is a liar?
Yeah.
Of course. The biggest liar in boxing.
That's what I'm saying. So Ryan Garcia saying
Jesus, here we go. Oh man. Oh my goodness, bro. This fight is going off, bro.
You ahead of me? What round you in?
Round 6.
Okay, I'm in round 6. 140 left?
Yeah, 135 right now, but yeah.
I just had to jump to live just now. I wasn't on live.
She letting them things go.
I just want to say that to make when he's saying he wasn't hurt. That's cap. He couldn't get up. He was on one knee.
Man, Ryan waited to once that dude said 10, Ryan jumped up, man. We done seen debilitating body shots before. Ryan just quit. Now, I believe Tank would have beat Ryan. That's why I say I don't want my message to get mixed up with Tank the boxer. Tank look really good. He looks really good. I was a big fan. I jumped off the bandwagon. I was on the bandwagon. Brother, you know how much stuff I would have to defend? I got to defend and turn a whole lot of stuff to be a Tank fan.
Well, I go through it every day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, the moves that the PBC making his team make don't make sense. So then you got to go out here and defend that position. When you know it don't make sense. You want to see him fight these guys. And yet we get a whole resume that don't include the guys that we make videos about. The guy that everybody talking about. I get it. He did fight Ryan. But like I said, once again, these stipulations just make it ugly. I ain't going to take away from the fight, but it just makes it ugly. If you notice.
I think the rehydration clause does put an asterisk next to
it just make it ugly. Just
it does put an asterisk there. It's just something you can't deny.
Because people will say, oh, Ryan came in overweight against Devin. That means nothing. He came in on PEDs. That means nothing. Yet they'll say Tank's team was smart. They put Ryan on Olympic-style drug testing, and they put a hydration clause on him. So everything that y'all protected yourself from is what Ryan did to Devin. But you still say, act like Devin's supposed to overcame it. Nobody said, hey, Tank, you overcome it. You go take the hydration clause off and you overcome it.
Devin shouldn't have accepted him coming in overweight. He shouldn't have did. Nobody's saying that Devin should have overcame this, that, and the third. But what we saying is that you accepted 1.5 million, bro, and allowed this guy to essentially break the rules.
It turned out to be 600 G's, but yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, and then you end up losing more on the back end. You end up losing even more on the back end. So that's what people are saying. I don't think that nobody's saying that. Oh yeah, you deserve it, or yeah, you should have still won the fight because Devin won rounds 2 through 5. If I'm not mistaken, he took control rounds 2 through 5. Even after he got popped in round 1, he got it together. But then he just couldn't handle the power. He got popped again in the 7th round, and from now on out, the fight just got ugly. So I think it was just, I don't know, bro. It was just one of them nights in boxing. Did Ryan cheat? Yes. I don't really want to say too much because I don't want to piss nobody off. I'm just being honest, bro, because I can't save face. I don't think that it was done like to bulk up to hurt Devin. I think that it was done in a last minute effort to ditch weight. And therein lies itself. You are liable for that. You did cheat. You should have just dealt with whatever you couldn't do, bro. You should have just dealt with the consequences. But instead, you popped dirty because you tried to take something to get the weight off at the last minute. Why? Because you was doing drugs, partying, drinking, all with girls and stuff like that all earlier that week. You know, like it was all a bad look, bro. So
hey, but look, this is my stand. This is my stance on the PD. I won't go deep because I know everybody got an opinion about it. But when I look up Osterman, I see the advantage. You know, it helps you lose weight and retain muscle. Now, most people want to say, well, he didn't train with it. He didn't have enough in his system to make a difference. Well, if he didn't have enough in his system, how could he lose weight? So people picking the lose weight part and leaving out the retain muscle part. How can you get one without the other? If it only took him before the fight to lose weight, and how could he not get the retain muscle part out of it too? Because that's what it's for, to lose weight and retain muscle. You can't get one without the other. You can't tell me the lose weight part work, but the retain muscle part didn't work.
I think Ryan Garcia cheating is him cheating.
Yeah,
I think Devin Haney
it is what it is.
Keeping his hand up and getting caught that left hook is him not keeping that hand up and getting caught that left hook.
Yeah.
I think there's accountability for both of these guys. There's one person who did something wrong as far as illegal, but there's also a person who came in the ring. I'm looking at, oh my God, if they had power, bro, somebody been asleep already. Anyway, somebody been knocked out already if they really had some power because they are lacing.
She tapped that button. Oh, she tapped that button 2 times with the left and the right on this replay.
You see it? Ain't it crazy looking? It's like, yo, there was some power for real. But I think, you know, Devin Haney has his accountability. If he doesn't want to go through what he went through with Ryan, it's going to be beyond making sure that the guy you get in the ring with isn't on Osterine. It's going to be about putting that right hand up, you know what I'm saying, getting that head off the line and not trying to be somebody who not box. You know what I mean? It is what it is when it comes to that. As far as Tank is concerned, whatever Tank is able to get away with, as far as whatever he's able to, as an A side, whatever privilege he's earned, because he's earned his A side privilege, that's his sword to wield. You know what I'm saying?
Canelo got away with A side privileges, right?
Huh?
You know Canelo has got away with A side privileges, right?
All day long.
Come on, bro.
He'll move a weight. He'll move a person up or down too, or he'll meet.
Canelo do whatever he want to do. Facts.
The only difference is Canelo is just a bigger name than Tank, but they both mirror the two. That's why it'd be funny to see Canelo fans talk so much shit about Tank fans because it's kind of like looking in the mirror. It's like, bro, look, your guy doing the same exact thing. If we want to be honest about it. Y'all want to talk? We want to talk about if y'all call Tank a cherry pick. What was Berlanga?
Sandy looking a little.
Yeah. She looking weird.
She looking a little weird. Oh, look, she's throwing a shot, so she's fighting. Oh, Michaela's more sound skill wise, but Sandy got that pace. She got that pace, and she's not gonna let up.
Oh, Clay, I got some stuff to send you, like real good audio. I gotta let you hear. It's all boxing. It's a couple of questions in this summer what we discussed tonight. You know, we be on Twitter and the space is going hard now. So,
yeah, with Inevitable, right?
No, I don't be with Inevitable. I got my own little group. I be with it's a couple of different spaces. Like sometimes I host it. Sometimes another guy named OPC will host it. He had Zaquin Moses, and I think Willie Moses, and like a week and a half ago, and we was all in there chopping it up. Man, it was about a 12-hour shift. We was in there. He came in for like 5-6 hours. We was all in there chopping it up.
Wow.
Tried to get cool in there, so yeah, he dropped some gems on us though. He dropped a lot of gems. By the way, Zaquin Moses is about to make his pro debut on Boots Ennis's card.
Yeah, that's Shakur's cousin, right?
Yeah. So, which is that was part of the deal that Shakur got with Eddie Hearn them. See, that's part of the reason that he didn't sit around and wait on Tank for more than a week. He got
people waiting on him.
He got that kid waiting on him. So that's what happened. Like we just got, and that's why Shakur not coming out calling Tank a duck. You know, everybody's doing what's best for themselves, bro, and they'll come back around. Like it's just a lot of business being done, a lot of moves being made and stuff like that. So I don't think
what's up with as a Tank fan, right? What's up with the Tank fans putting all the pressure on these B-side fighters to make this fight?
To be honest, Clay, and I'm not gonna act like I don't see it. Tank, what I have to deal with, and I'm not gonna lie, I hate being called the Tank fan. I'm gonna just keep it a bean because I'm a fan of all three. Like I didn't bet against Devin. I didn't bet against Devin when he went against Ryan. I put $200 on you seen me pay somebody out your chat. What was his name? He don't appear here no more, but he was on your chat and blue chat. What was his name?
Cheese? Charles Edwards?
Nah, I paid Cheese for a different fight. I lost that fight too.
They are going crazy, bro. This is the type of fight that changes you, bro. They taking some straight shots. I know they listen.
They got it.
Yeah, Mr. Big Play, you're right. You're right. Definitely fight of the night. I wouldn't have called it. I wouldn't have called it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't have called this. This is crazy.
I mean, they got women headlining.
And they getting busy too. They're not just headlining.
Yeah.
But you know,
Michaela with the crazy uppercut right between the guard.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm a second behind you, bro, and I'm live. I'm on live right now. I got ESPN Plus on Hulu.
Yeah, that's what I got too. Oh man.
Oh, on the button. Those body shots, Clay.
Yeah.
Watch those. Every time that body shot lands, she winks a little bit.
Michaela, so she getting winded.
Who winning, Clay? You watched the whole fight. Who winning?
I don't know who to get.
It looked even to me.
In my heart, I want to say Sandy winning because she's really pushing it, but Michaela's letting her hands go and she's connecting. She's letting her hands go, but like right there, the way that round just ended, Sandy just I don't know, feel like she took that round. They got it tied up right now. Mark Kriegel has it
what it looked like.
It's a war though. It's definitely a war.
Hey, let me tell you how everybody subconsciously, without thinking, know boxing. Especially when you're not a fan, when your emotions not involved. Devin Haney over Ryan Garcia was heavily favored. Nobody thought Ryan Garcia would win that fight. Why? Because it was a boxer and a puncher. Everybody assumed the boxer would win.
Well, Ryan got horrible feet. You can see Ryan coming. He gallops.
But Ryan's the power puncher. A power puncher a lot of times have flaws. That's how they generate the power. They generate it because they're kind of being having a little bit of a flaw.
Like Bacoli against Jared Anderson.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So sometimes a power puncher is going to be open to counters because of that flaw. Mm-hmm. You know, and to me, that's just like with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Well, now we know Terrence Crawford knocked guys out, but he's a boxer. And Errol Spence lunged a little bit. His head is over his feet a little bit. Terrence Crawford was able to take advantage of that little flaw.
Errol Spence was lunging in. I didn't see
he was lunging in. So a counter puncher gonna take advantage of that. You're talking about the best. We're not talking about like somebody's sorry or somebody's no good. But when you put the best against the best, somebody got to win. Somebody got to lose. So, you know, a lot of times it's gonna come down to a millisecond flaw. Like I heard Crawford team say.
You see Sandy trying to bully now?
Yeah, Sandy. Oh, Sandy on her. Oh, Sandy on her. Sandy on her.
Oh, she tapping her.
She ain't playing with it right now, bro.
She's bullying her now. This is gonna be a draw. If Sandy wins this round, I think it's gonna be a draw, Clay.
But if she knock her down.
And if Sandy wins, it's because she's the better boxer. She looks to be the better boxer.
Oh, she's on her, bro. Yo, Sandy's not playing.
Go down to the body. You gotta go to the body.
Yo, listen, Sandy is on her, bro. Now, Michaela, I'm gonna tell you. Oh, nice left hook by Michaela. Michaela's starting to let the hands go now. Michaela
got some power too. Yeah, she got power. She got some power. Pop.
Move that head. Come on. Oh, this is good, Clay.
Yo, Mayer got a granite chin, man. She's taking some shots.
This is way better than what I watched from Shushu earlier.
Yeah, Shushu fight was just
that was
Shushu
crazy.
Just had a bad night.
Yeah.
Bro was awkward though. He was awkward.
Yo, they are throwing it. They are throwing it. They are doing the work, bro.
Yeah, I think Sandy won this round though. I think Sandy gonna, but these Michaela's landing some good shots. That go to the body. There she go.
10 seconds. Yo, man, bro.
This is crazy. That was crazy.
It really is. It really is
crazy.
If they mess around, call this a draw.
That was crazy.
If they mess around, call this a draw, bro. Yeah, make sure she's seeing straight.
I gotta get my Twitter back popping right now.
Sandy won. Don't know how Mayer's still up. Mayer landed the cleaner shots when homegirl bought the fight. Yeah, Mayer was landing those clean shots. Like she was landing those shots like 2s and 3s, but Sandy was landing those haymakers. If anything is ever a draw, it's this. This might be a draw.
Yeah.
There might be a part 2 to this fight right here.
Nah, I'm telling you that right. That's what I'm saying, Clay. The fact that Sandy won that last round, it looks like a draw. Because Michaela was edging her.
Did y'all see the interview with where it was Keyshawn and Shushu and Keyshawn talking about Tank? What y'all think about that matchup?
Say it one more time.
Keyshawn and Tank. You know, Keyshawn did an interview.
I love it.
Yeah. I mean, I think Keyshawn
wins, but I love it.
Yeah. Now, let me tell you something. A fight like that could be tailor-made for Tank because it allowed Tank to counterpunch because you know Keyshawn coming forward. So they're going to allow Tank to be able to counterpunch and throw his shots up in between Keyshawn's shot. Now, it might be an exciting fight, but I think that matchup actually favors Tank in that matchup. You see what I'm saying? Because Keyshawn relies on power. Let me tell you something. When you rely on power, it make you a tad bit slower.
What's his other nick? He got one more.
What is that?
He gas out.
Yeah. You're right.
It's gonna be around. It's gonna be around the 7th or the 8th round. You're gonna start seeing them slow down, and that right in that pocket. That's what Tank like you. Right around the 8th, 9th, 10th round.
He's gonna let you burn yourself out. But I think it'll be an exciting fight, though. I think it'll be an exciting fight. Like it'll be fists flying in that fight.
Yeah, because Keyshawn gonna go in there for something to prove. He young. He a young hungry dog. He gonna go in there.
That favors Tank. That favors Tank. So Rolly did that. Rolly had Tank on the back foot. That favors Tank. Ryan had
Sandy Ryan
Tank on the back foot.
Yeah,
who they gave it to?
He gave it to Ryan. I'm listening to you, Rich.
Oh, yeah, I say Ryan had Tank on the back foot, but that's tailor-made for Tank. A guy coming forward like that. So I'm saying Keyshawn might play into Tank's hand by him being so aggressive. But I think it'll be a good, really exciting fight because they're gonna they're gonna be throwing. Whereas Shakur, his job is to make the fight boring. Because if Shakur is able to make the fight boring, that means Tank is not being exciting.
That's dangerous.
If Tank is not being exciting, that favors Shakur.
If he put too much effort into that, that's dangerous because you're putting yourself in a hole, and the judges will give that to the guy.
That might be true. That's definitely a possibility.
That's definitely with Conceição. couple of months ago?
Say it again.
Conceição, the robbery with Conceição, that was a robbery. Conceição
Yeah.
didn't win, right? But they
Yeah.
So you just never know.
Yeah, you don't. That's definitely a possibility. But Shakur don't. A lot of people don't look at this. The narrative on Tank is that Tank loses rounds. That's the narrative. I didn't make it up. You know, they gave it to Michaela.
Majority.
Another majority decision. One judge had it a draw.
Well, Clay, she was controlling in the beginning. As soon as you told me to tune in, first after I missed the first couple of rounds, from the moment you told me to tune in, I seen from what I saw, she had control up until like the last 2 rounds. The last 2.5 rounds, that's where Sandy started to kick in and started giving it back. But I'm telling them body shots that Michaela was giving her, that the whole fight when she was hitting with the body, I'm looking and I'm watching Sandy like kind of wince up a little bit, like, oh, hold on, she couldn't take it.
Michaela was the better boxer, man.
I wish they had
Michaela was the better boxer.
She was the better boxer.
But Sandy was putting that pressure on her, but Michaela was letting them hands go, and she was accurate. She was touching her. I have no problem with the decision, but I do think I feel where Sandy coming from. If Sandy feel like she won it, I get where she coming from. She ain't bugging, but it is what it is. But guys, I ain't gonna let you lie. I gotta go to work. I gotta go lay it down, bro. I really appreciate you guys. 97, 94. I know, right, Mr. Big Play? He said 97, 94, though, bro.
I don't get out of here till 4 in the morning.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here like 5, 6. So I gotta go lay it down.
By the time I be going to bed, that's by the time you'll be getting up there.
Yeah.
All right, man. I gotta start checking in a lot more. I've been having a busy last couple of months. I promise you, it's been a busy couple of months.
Family, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've only been doing the lives like Mondays and Tuesdays because I do the lives with Blue on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Okay. So it's just like I'll be so tied up doing that and then trying to get this done and then make time for my family. So I ain't even mad at you, bro. I understand. Trust me.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
No doubt. Well, salute y'all, man. You know.
Salute,
man. Hey, it was nice meeting you, Rich. I hope to talk boxing with y'all again.
All right. What's your name again?
Okay. Just call me 4K.
4K. Oh, you 4K. Okay. Yeah, I done heard about you. Okay. Good to meet you, man. Good to meet you.
Good things. I'm a good guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. He cool. He all right. Nah, he a good dude though.
All right.
All right.
They hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly. I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly. I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate.